Now let's fix the camera. What are you saying to me? Nice. There we are. And maybe not John Wick as a fucking live song. Ninetales. Why are we up? Sky, how you doing, beautiful? Ninetales, how's sleep? Masha, good morning. And baby girl Gab, top of the morning. Okay, thanks. How are you? Bruh, I am absolutely fucking crashed. Didn't sleep anything since Sunday. You can imagine how I slept. I went to sleep at 9 and I felt, ugh, ooh. That sleep hit me like a fucking fried thing. I can tell you that much. Morning, sleep is patchy. Oh, sorry about that, Ninetales. Anything I can do? Mm-hmm. Baby, baby. But besides my sleep, I'm absolutely magical. Right, good morning. Inner light, hi. Kayla, hi. Nah, it's just this. Okay. It's fair. It's absolutely fair. Sorry, dear. Will I make it through my pregnancy? I feel like I'm not. Baby girl, have you ever had gut feelings where you just correct? Secondly, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can get yourself a live reading from there. With lots of full moon eclipse pictures. Heck yeah. Top of the morning, Shelly. How you doing? Will I be successful? And Sammy, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. Baby girl, look into claircognizance. And guess what, right? You got more crystals. Erika, top of the morning. Can you tell me if I will be financially satisfied in the future? Kayla, of course. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and a quick yes and no should be enough. I don't know yet, haven't gotten gifts yet. It's just 12:10. Heck yeah. So, with that said, happy birthday! And right, weren't you gonna do a glamour spell today? I only see Baal as a booking today. But I did get 2 pounds of candy bananas. Damn, nice. I took a nap. Shall No, I understand you. Hi all, Ted Chung. Leung Ted Chung, historian of the Black Cloud caste, priest of the Quanshan sect, philosopher of Shung, worshipper of Virgin Mother Goddess Lady Jun Tian Huan Nu. Hi. God, if I were to introduce myself with titles, oof. Reverend of the Universal Life Church, Bard of the New Order of Bards, High Priest of Cornelian. Fuck, what is the place even called? High Priest of Cornelian, the Cornelian School, Coven Master of the Mystic Coven. God, way too many titles. Kayla Willie, thank you for following. Thank you. I have to reschedule. Scott has neck injury and nothing went as planned. Oh right, damn. Shit. That's a lot. And much like that's just like the few. Fuck what it's called. It's not reverent. It's fuck what it's called. God dang it. Clergy of the White Lotus Society as well. Voodoo Sant of the Mambo Babalegba. Yeah, the list fucking goes on. If I want to use my actual titles. Goddamn. Nice. I play guitar. Me too. Well, I play all instruments, but yeah. And Jay, good morning. Mm-hmm. It would be funny to just post my titles. Is them bones a divination toss? Yes, it is. Mama's on top in the morning. But yeah, did you guys know that I can actually, ordain? Like, I can actually be the one who marries you, or the one who holds your funerals, or anything really. It's quite wild. Smashed, good morning. I'm ordained. Shelly, me too. In several churches, actually. Can stay for long. Smash, I mean, as long as you had a good day. Turn to Jesus. Well, hi, and welcome to someone who is a reverend and ordained from several churches there, Dari. You might want to double check your word of Jesus rather than the word of palm. Do you work with moon water? Yes, I do. You should do an officiant on your shop. That would be really funny, but I mean, that would also mean that you need to bring me there, you know? Funeral? I want to be made into fireworks, and you get the bones. I'll bet. Heck yeah. That reminds me. Can I ask a free tarot empress? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. I'm so happy that YouTube works again. So happy. Okay. But you guys are not getting music because I keep getting fucking banned from YouTube because I just play music. Ugh. And I won't start until I start to stand out. In case, if you want to, yeah, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your manifestation spell. You and I will sit and do the spell together. Heck yeah. It shall be my will. Heck yeah, right. I just have my wedding in whatever country you choose to live in. I mean, it's currently Sweden. Oh, I threw out my biggest furniture in the kitchen. Now things everywhere. Ninetales, does that mean that we're getting more clear for yoga classes? Because I still want to do yoga. I draw pages on the Necronomicon using divination skill. Fuck yeah. Bibliomancy is quite rare today. I've manifestations before, but it never worked, to be honest. Have you gotten manifestations, or have you done manifestations yourself? I'm going to go barefoot and let this lunar eclipse break what needs to be broken. Heck yeah. Goofy movie soundtrack. Heck yeah. Ifall jag är på rätt väg. Nick, jajamän. Gå in i min profil. Klicka på länken i min bio. Och du kan hitta allting från live-läsningar till privata läsningar till annan häxkonst, böcker, everything you need. Camera, stop following me. Thank you. Lowering you. There we go. How do you use moon water properly? In what practice? All practices does different things, and there's 420,000 practices out there that are open practice. So which practice? I hitchhike everywhere. Dope. Have a good day. And you too. Have the day that you deserve. Blessed morning, afternoon, night, everyone. You too. You too, beautiful Smash. And you have a great day. I saw so much lightning that I thought it was Raiden Shogun's Musu no Hitotachi. Damn. That is absolute fucking chaos. Stand out, hey, stand out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stand out. Am I getting that apartment anytime soon? La Gringa. Go into my profile. Right there. Click the thing in my bio. And get yourself a live reading. So we can answer your question. How are the spells and hexes coming along, Mamason? Absolutely fucking beautiful. Am I getting a job soon? Is being difficult here in Spain these days? And Gabby, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Have you heard Abel Hart's music? Abel Hart's? No, not that I recognize. Do the new age. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. Whoa. But with yours, Mama Son, I did do so. I separated it so it became a day-based thing. So I did all of the let's call it painful stuff Wednesday. Help me in PC. Oh, Marilyn, I can barely read that. I'm fucking dyslexic. Skip the caps lock, please. It's manifesting music. Dope. Fuck yeah. I set up lightning rod for a cool photo, but I didn't time it right and couldn't get one. Ah, you get that one day, for sure. To the new age, welcome to the new age, to the new age. Well, take care, Ruby. Radioactive, and thank you, Mama Son, for all of those beautiful gifts. God damn. Radioactive. To the new age, welcome to the new age. Wow. How do I start? Inaya, start what? Wow. And Jay with a treasure box. Thank you very much. Witchcraft and stuff. Well, Inaya, answer me these three simple questions first. What is your favorite movie, book, or TV show, fantasy genre? Secondly, have you ever felt a calling to something? Thirdly, do you feel Like, you have any type of gifts or talents that you just know that you have? An absolute pleasure. Enjoy, everyone. So, Jay sent a treasure box, so make sure to click that chest right here on TikTok. This song really stuck to me, thanks to Vine. Anyway, runes, you say? I don't see it. Oh, there should be a chest there. Is there anything I need to know? I love that question. That alongside what am I missing as a reading question, fucking stunning. But, Brittany, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading, okay? The soil energy shifts. I don't know about book or film. TV show then? Yeah, you're not a witch. What? Jesus, I didn't know. God damn. Well, in that case, I should just quit my full-time job being a witch. Damn. You're right. You're right. Right. On the house, 25 runes. Not sure about the TV show either. Like, not a single fantasy movie that you actually like. Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time, Harry Potter. So, 24 runes. I love seeing a good scatter, right? Most of them were also upright, which was quite nice. Harry Potter's good. Okay. So, not Lord of the Rings or... Oh god, that is a fun one. So, Riot. 24 runes. 24 runes. Okay. This is a lot. Now, note the emptiness here. There are 2 runes just outside of camera view. Right here. That you can't see, so we're gonna start with the negatives. So, foundations is gonna be a little bit shaky today. I have a question. Do you have time now? Clara, always. Always. Ask as much witchcraft as you want. But if you want yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. So we can answer all your questions. How does this work? Well, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Andy, me. Morning, Nova. So, foundations is going to be a little bit shaky. A little bit of a rough patch, but not more than annoyance, right? All the way down here. Right? All the way down here. This little sign here means 2 things. And that is magic and women. Now, if it's beyond this, beyond the bad thing, if it's on the dot or further out, right, this means death. Like, not death as in starting a new chapter, death. It means death. So, either magic's gonna die today, or a woman in your life is gonna die today. So be careful, right? And take that in the most poetic way. Maybe your ego will die. Maybe a friend will die. Maybe a woman in your favorite TV show will die. So on and so forth. Not great. Now, if we just move on from the death penalty right here, we have things that you need to take control of in the growth. And those are the 2 runes right here that you don't see on camera. And we have protecting your own peace and family. Because this is going to be annoying, especially for a birthday, right? We need to take control here. Stand up for yourself and say, no, I want to do this and we are doing this, okay? So take control of this, right? How to block witches on TikTok? Petwix, first off, don't interact with content. Like, the more interactions, for example, just clicking into this live, for example, or writing a comment, for example, on a TikTok live will teach your algorithm like, you know what, this guy loves witchcraft and witches and all things mystical and occult. So try to interact less and do that with more content that you like. And Petwix, you can also go into your profile, click settings, and clear your algorithm so you can restart so you don't get this kind of stuff. Just saying. Just finished watching this partial lunar eclipse. Nice. Please find me a job. Of course, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a manifestation spell. Your favorite witchcraft book? My own. I got 6 books on the topic. But let's continue. That's what we need to control. Right. That's what we need to control. Okay? Now, what we need to be open-minded about is movement. Could be a car, could be a bus, could be plane tickets, whatever it is, but it's physical movement. So be open-minded about where you're going. It might be fun. Super positive thingamajigs. We have men, we have your own protections, and we have your energy. You're gonna do absolutely fucking magical, beautiful. And Nova, thank you for sharing. So it's gonna be a good thing. Now, what we need to listen in on, what we need to be a little bit more observant from, is your own happiness. It's reaping what you sow, the end goal of your actions. The consequences of your actions is going to be absolutely perfect, but we need to start listening in on that before we do anything. Surt or salt, it's been a fucking minute. How you doing, beautiful? God damn. Writing your story? Noah, what do you mean? And a little bit of gifting here. So listen in. Try to figure this shit out, okay? Try to figure this shit out. The fuck is this song? Oh, Splatoon? Why would I have a Splatoon? What? Ah, okay, no, that makes sense. What we need to learn from today. Men. Right, men. And we do have the riot rune popping in very soon. So something hidden is finally presenting itself. We also have learn from your protections. And I believe that this is... No, wait, this is the riot rune. What the fuck are you then? Oh, strength. Our physical strength. How can we go on? How we slept well? Are we tired? Like, what can we go on? Can we hold on to this strength? But in that case, the protection that we need to learn from here can also be how we protect our inner peace. Right? So learn from this. Take a few steps and test the waters today, right? Test the waters today. It's gonna be pretty good. Literally, it's your day. You're allowed to test the waters all day, you know? And time-wise, as we said at the very start, foundation is going to be a little bit shaky. Energy is going to come back to you practically the second that happens. We are going to learn a lot of information, and at the end of it, it's going to go slow, almost stagnant. Almost stagnant. So yeah, right. That's the runes for today. Oh, right. Why wouldn't you? Like, honestly, tell me one reason why you shouldn't. This is going to sound absolutely horrendous for a lot of people. Hope you enjoyed. Medical clearance for anything? Well, you should always apply. You can always deny an interview. You should always apply. I took this time to think of my favorite fantasy setting. Nice. Yeah, easy top in the morning. And Amelia, good morning. Thank you for the coffee. Beautiful. And Amelia, do remember you have the giveaway from yesterday as well. Any thoughts on that? I mean, technically, Genshin Impact is my favorite fantasy, so technically, Gnostic, East Asian Gnosticism, Shintoic Gnosticism. He keeps me awake at night and he scared the shit out of me. He said, I'm here to keep you worried and I'm here to fight you. I'm here to make you cry. I'm the ghost, so I got the right to. He makes my body cold and he makes my body shiver. He demands so much from me and I cannot deliver. You belong to me now, Pablo, no matter what they say. There's still coins left in the trunk. Click the chest, people. Click the chest. And Sissy Brendan, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself that live reading. I'm gonna beg you slow. And Nova, we have several moderators in. You really don't need to. Will things get better in ag fishing? Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. You belong to me now, Pablo, no matter what they say. Don't keep begging me to leave you, Pablo, because I need to stay. And I'm gonna get you, Pablo, somehow. Yanisi, seeing that I barely slept since Sunday, when I fell asleep at 9 yesterday, I was fucking crashed. So naturally, that's why we kind of started earlier. It was fucking bound to happen. Like, my alarm went, and like, okay, yeah, nope, turning it off, fall asleep straight away for 45 minutes. I have a question, if that's okay. And Squeak, you can ask anything about witchcraft. But if you want yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in there so we can answer your question. Pulled out my new deck, felt like the energy was right to try with it. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. And Pringles, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Nice jazzy vibes. Heck yeah. And chat Hoochie Hippie, hi on YouTube. Scott has actually kept my gifts a secret this year. Has them locked up in his work truck. Nice, making it a little bit more of a surprise. Tired, Pringles. Same, fam. Ugh. Boots and cats and boots. I'm in the middle of 2 jobs. Should I take the new one or stay at the old one? And Shane, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a yes and no reading so we can answer your question. Happy Friday. Heck yeah. I got driving lessons all day in Pringles. Have fun, dude. The more hours you get behind the wheels, the better it's going to go. It's 5:30 in the morning. Happy Friday. Same here. Quiet morning. It's still Thursday here for 24 minutes. Alexandra? No, I get it. And yeah, I've noticed yesterday was quite a quiet morning as well. More bone? What do you mean, more bone? The world gifted me 2 more bones, if that's what you mean. JML702, thank you for following, beautiful. Bone ASMR, if we get a bone reading. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and two of Pentacles. So it's gonna go quick. It's gonna be hard work, and it's gonna be a lot, Jay. That's gonna be a fun day. Pentacles. I like time zones. They're weird and fun. Also, in Gnosticism, isn't an archon a jailer appointed by the demiurge, or is that a specific branch? So Gnosticism, imagine that Gnosticism as a word means knowledge. The Gnosticism that you're describing here is the knowledge of Christianity. So Christian Gnosticism, where Sophia is the biggest presence in Christianity, and God is beneath Sophia. So when you're talking about an archon and demiurge, the demiurge is within you, the God within you. And that's Christian. Might make a trip to the crystal shop to browse while kids at school. Fucking yeah, do it. I like you, Sissy. Thank you. I'm here every single Monday to Friday. These hours specifically. Wants to money, do the money, do the money. I owe, I never for the house on. Yeah, no. Buzz. God. Blood. Buzz. TikTok dislikes me today, Emilia. Lol. Any of your books touch on astrology? Yes, book 4, Astrology, Divination, and Metaphysical Talents. Tome 4. Yes. In this case, Celestia is a form of demiurge. They just changed up the system a little bit. Fingers will be lost, Amelia. Luckily, it's only fingers, am I right? Hello, do you do love spells? Queen Bit, I certainly do. What do you need help with? And where are you located? I am currently situated in my seat. And this chair is currently situated in Sweden. Thought about love. When I thought about home, I still owe money. Do the money. Do the money I owe. I never thought about love. When I knew. And where are we from today? We choose a new country every single day. So, people, let's see what country we have chosen today. Yesterday, it was Ivory Coast, which was quite interesting. Biggest church in the country. Today, we are from Burkina Faso. I in love with someone in Telegram named Yale, and my name is Angie, but we not in relationship yet. Oh, Queen. Shall we fix that then? Can't wait for the end of Snezhnaya arc when we get to fight the Celestia. Dope. Where is Prime when you need him? Right, he'll pop in. He'll pop in. Las Vegas. Dope. I got the brakes done and didn't lose the brakes. Sci-fi. Good. Good. What else did you lose then? Burkina Faso. 1S. Can I possibly get 3 blue cards on a woman death rune? Absolutely. Could you do some love spells for me? Of course, Queen Bid. 100%. Would you like to join in while we do the spells as well? I would prefer if you do over video call. A mother of homeland? I don't understand your question. 3 cards on the woman death. It's someone who's very lonely. Someone who is very stuck in their current path. And someone who has been working hard, and maybe a little bit too hard as well. So, with that said, Queen Beat. Queen Beat, what am I even saying? Fucking words, man. I'm really tired. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself to the spell section and get your love spell from there. The moment you do, I will send you a link to Google Calendar so you can book it in in the best time that fits you. If we lost something, I haven't realized it yet, and that happens sometimes. Yeah, that happens. The music too loud. Matcha, 100% matcha. Yeah, I would go with matcha. In Gertrude, no. What is very important when it comes to spellcasting is that you know that they are avoidant. So, for example, if you know that the person, if you cast with me and you let me do the spell work, you need to tell me these things so I can go around that problem rather than through that problem, because through that problem is going to be very difficult. Can I ask a question? As in my life and abs, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself that reading. A 3-card pull should probably answer a good open-ended question. Can a magician destroy a spell? Not necessarily a magician. They usually do simpler illusion work. Wizards, witches, warlocks, sorcerers, yes. But magician, not necessarily. But John, do you need help from me? Do you need me to destroy something? Or do you need me to protect something? No, it's okay. John? Okay. Good, good. Well, I could hit you up for a protection spell. John, it's always good to have, to be honest. Who I am, if you're trying to figure out who you are and what you're doing and so on and so forth, where you should move on, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. Is it bad luck to cast a spell on lunar eclipse? No, but depends entirely on the practice that you do. I swear, if I'm being filtered again, Vicky, nope. Okay, well, in that case. I released what no longer serves me. Maybe I lost that. Honestly, yeah. Not a bad take on it, to be honest. This is lunar eclipse today. Yep. Today, trying to ask questions about the cards. Fuck yeah. And Anastasia Angel 7. Hi on YouTube. I haven't cast a spell in a while. Maybe I'm getting rusty. Can that happen? Imagine that it's like a muscle. Like you're going to the gym and you've been going to the gym for 5 years and then you stop for 5 years. Obviously, the very start of it is going to be a little bit rough, but your body knows how to work out. You have the mindset and you taught your brain and muscles to grow and get fit again. So it's not a worry necessarily. You just need to restart it, you know? Do you take questions about deities? Yes, I do. Anyone else moonbathe? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Me personally, we did sky cladding, me and a couple of friends. It was really fun. Got a chance tonight, full moon will show around 11 p.m. Fuck yeah. When do you sleep? Rarely. Uche and I reconcile. Kelly, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. And Gummy, that goes for you too as well. I also offer spell work if you want some help with that relationship. Should I become a Ma'akali devotee? A Ma'akali? Jaden, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes and no question so we can answer that. I do love when people pop in and ask Brahmanic questions. It's so rare here in, let's call it the West world. Oh, please get a reading. Blood moon partial lunar eclipse tonight. I put all on pause and just watched and accepted energy. Heck yeah. Y'all are going in my pocket for a food adventure. Emilia, wee, pocket adventures. Adventure time. Come on, grab your friend. Fun will never end. Adventure time. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. So, I forgot the rest of the words, but secret tunnel. What should we be doing during lunar eclipse? I know it's in my sign. Do you have any specific practices then, Noah? And Prime, fun fact on fuck. God dang it. Mamason, what was the country for today? It's a dino nugget kind of night, I think. Fuck yeah. And now I guess Adventure Time watching? Oh, fuck yes. Weren't they gonna restart Adventure Time? What do you mean by practices? Burkina Faso, that's the one sci-fi. So, Prime, 3 fun facts on the country Burkina Faso. Adventure Time needs to come back. Honestly, yes. Need that shit. Prime, are you saying that you're not gonna give me 3 fun facts? Anyone else wanna give me 3 fun facts on Burkina Faso, the country? I'm a Piskies as well. I mostly practice herbal green, a bit of chaos. Fuck yes, you should. Sorry, had to scroll up. Ah, Mama-san, you absolute magical. You're fine, you're fine. Sci-fi already answered. Who doesn't need a little chaos? Honestly, pretty done with chaos over here. I need my wife to be okay. And Prime, no, that's absolutely fine. But would anyone else give me 3 fun facts about the country Burkina Faso? Main language is French. Nice, nice. I mean, to no surprise, you have like 3 languages of Africa. Well, colonization styles. Have 3 kids around. There's chaos there. That is chaos, yes. Called Upper Volta. The fuck happened there? Probably the French. Honestly, that's something that I can remember. The capital of Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou. That's funny. How do you know you're a witch? When you do the craft, practically, it's as simple as that. Some witches go a religious route, work with deities, spirits, and so on and so forth. Some people go the political route, but it is a craft, first and foremost. Like, you do your herbs, readings, spell work, candles, all of that kind of stuff. Everyone does it differently. Some witches only do spells. Some witches only do psychic and readings. Some people only do teas and stews, so it's a craft. Upper Volta sounds cool. It does, doesn't it? Vixian! Hi, how you doing, beautiful? It was indeed the French, to no surprise. Is it dark arts? No, not necessarily, no. You can definitely pop into dark arts if you want to. I only exist for my plans most days. Damn, a million. Amelia, would you like to move in? I would like more plants here, and I don't really have a good green thumb. And Kelly got a thing. Currency is West African francs. That checks out. A former French colony, it gained independence as Upper Volta in the 60s. Oof, independence in the 60s. God damn. Only when the lights are off is it dark. Hashtag autism. Will will Shay and I reconcile? Let's check in on that, shall we? Mr. T, top of the morning. Good morning, you. I'm up so early this morning. Got a job introduction. Fuck yeah. Nice. Happy to hear, dude. That's a no, Shay. That's a no. That's a no. With the Seven of Swords reversed. Truth will kind of come out and you will not like it. But if you want to, I do offer spell work so that you can reconcile if you want to. You're saying. The name Burkina Faso, which means land of incorruptible people, was adopted in 84, which I see it. I believe it when I see it because most African countries are so fucking corrupt. With an average age around 17, oof, it is one of the 10 youngest populations in the world. Damn. I do lots of tropical plants, love helping with green thumbs. Oh, Amelia, please move to Sweden or just, like, literally, this can be your room if you want to. Like, please move in. I do tarots and speak to spirits. Fuck yeah. Spells are good. Like using them. Heck yeah. 4 days till I start my new college course. Fuck yeah. And Universe Spirit 14, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. And nevermore, I feel like I've been driven over by a fucking freight train, dude. Mainly sleep-wise, because I didn't sleep at all since Sunday. And last night, man, I was crashed. Fell asleep at 8, walked the dog at 8:30, and then the moment my head hit the pillow, whew, damn. Last fact, that was 4. Fair. Damn, that's a very big thing. I'm just here for the Nagi Pocket adventure. Can't ask questions apparently. Fair enough. I need someone who cares for plants because I don't have time for that. Time? No, you definitely have time for that. It's a 5-minute thing. I just suck at it. Or rather, I don't suck at it. I'm pretty good with plants for a year, and then my ADHD kicks in. Like, man, what's the point? You know? And then I forget about it. My special Nagi partner. Bubble butterfly masks and the wood carvings of the lobby are also well regarded for their artistry. Fuck yeah. When my life isn't in turmoil, I grow roses. Fuck yeah. And Anastasia Angel, thank you for following on YouTube. How to get plants that need everyday care or once a month? I know, Ninetales, but even the once a month things, like, it's eventually like, no, I can't be bothered. I'm not that good at routine, you know. I truly wish. Been doing it my whole life, and I know my cycles. I know who I am. So Prime, what you're saying is that you're pretty good at dusting off Lego. I have my tree plants that if the leaves look sad, they need water. That is a good one. That is a good one. I am amazing at bottled plants. So I think you can see some of them, like way back there, like jar plants, micro ecosystems. I'm really good at that shit. I'm amazing at create micro economics. Um, I have the plants that need no water, light, and don't die when Grey Kitty bites them. Good. Bottle propagations. I am pretty good at propagations. Like, I'm amazing at propagations, but I can't let them grow. Tempted to put a plant in my office? Oh, why not? Why not? And mystical, 4 minutes till the 3-zip blessing. Heck yeah. Terrariums, that's the one, Jay. That's the one, yes. So 4 minutes until the 3-zip blessing. So people, grab yourself a coffee, tea, soda, water, whiskey, wine. Because in 4 minutes, we're going to do a 3-zip blessing. Maybe I'll compile some of my personal tips for plants and throw them into the comment. Please do, Amelia. I can't keep my succulents alive. That is bad. Samuel, Mary, Claret, and call me Samuel Obioha. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes and no live reading from there, okay? So we can answer your question. I have miniature pomegranate seeds. Miniature. Cool. I can grow anything outside. That's actually also kind of cool. Hello, sir. Good PM. I take all DMs. That's absolutely fine. My course lets me personalize my workspace so I can take a plant if I can. Will Gloria come back to me and Coffee de Madridista? I do offer 2 options here. One, a live reading, so we can answer your questions, or spell work, a love spell, if you want that to happen, a come back to me spell, or a reconciliation spell. So go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and go either to the live reading section or the spell section. Food plants I can take care of, but not just look pretty. Fair enough. I also grow a poison garden and juniper. Heck yeah. I'll pick one that doesn't need water. Good. I used to have a ton of inside plants. Fair enough. Jasmine, did I conceive? Been feeling bad? And user, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes and no live reading. Bonsai, that would be absolutely dope, Ninetales. I'm really good at keeping bonsais because that kind of forces me to go into overdrive in care. Ever since I've followed you, there's like 100 physics following me. Psychics, yeah. It's like a little gift from me to you, scammers. Sure. I have 25-year-old bonsai. My oldest bonsai currently is 38. I got it from my great grandma. So it's 7 years older than me. I'm insecure about my life and future. Can you ask the bones? Positive? Absolutely. And if you have several questions like that, and specifically with the bones, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself that unlimited bone reading for this whole life. That means that you got 3 more hours to ask as much as you want. When in doubt, when learning, get a peace lily. They're very hard to destroy. True that. So anyway, here's Wonderwall. Wonderwall. I potted mob and I was shot. Fuck him. Had a bunch of Lily Grey kitty. Nice. Yes, indeed, Ruby. Yes, indeed. And Mo Mao, welcome back in, beautiful. And yeah, with that said, it is actually sippy time, Noah. It is actually sippy time. So, people, grab yourself a coffee, tea, soda, water, whiskey, wine, whatever you need, and tell me when you're ready. Every single day, we do a 3-sip blessing here. And if you've never done a 3-sip blessing, this is a moment, 10 minutes of your life, where we take a breath when we cool down, take control of our vagus nervous system, and get to know what we're in control of and what we're not in control of. Mama Son is naturally ready. Jay is ready. Shelly is ready. Nova is ready. Amelia is ready. A16 is ready. Way many more people ready today than yesterday. And Chloe is ready. Sci-Fi is ready. And Ruby's ready. Cream soda is ready. Fuck yeah. What are we ready for? A 3-sip blessing. It's a bit of a grounding exercise, is what I'd like to call it, really. 10 minutes of your life where you just take a deep breath, take control of your vagus nervous system, and listen in. Your being for a minute, you know? And Lori is already with that amount of exclamation point. With that said, a lot of people were ready. So how about we start this then? So if you're new to the 3-sip blessing, for the duration of the 3-sip blessing, have your eyes closed. Allow yourself to be. Listen, feel, and observe. So let's start this whole thing with one deep breath and let your shoulders go. And keep your eyes closed. Observe, feel, and be for the next 10 minutes. With that said, let's take the first sip of the 3-sip blessing. With that sip, just know that there's things in life that blocks us from where we want to be, where we want to go, where we should go, where we could have gone, and so on and so forth. There's things in life that just doesn't serve us, and there's things in life that just doesn't help. Sometimes these things can be feelings and emotions like anger, sadness, grief, envy, anxiety. For me personally, it's about my anxiety about how my wife is feeling. She's chronically ill and she's currently having a very sick episode. I'm overworked and I don't really have a lot of energy, and I worry about what I can do for her on a daily basis when she needs a massage, when she needs food, when she needs fun. So if you're like me and you're feeling feelings like these right now, observe them, know that they exist, and tell them, thank you for being there, and thank you for telling me, but you are not helping right now, so I will focus on the things that actually will help. After that, you can put these feelings to the side, destroy them or shoot them away. You choose, really. Just don't neglect that they exist. You see, feelings are super important. Anger tells you what you care about. Anxiety tells you how or what you should plan for. Grief tells you that you cared for something a lot and that you can celebrate a memory. It helps you ground. It helps you plan. It helps you care. As long as you learn how to observe them and understand your emotions rather than having those emotions control you. And besides emotions and feelings, these things can be objects and events, like quitting smoking or vaping, for example, or going on a plane when you're deadly afraid of flying. And just like the emotions, observe them, know that they exist, and tell them, thank you for being there, and thank you for telling me, but you are not helping right now, so I will focus on the things that will. And lastly, these things can be people. And here I would like you to imagine all the people that you know. And yes, that's going to turn into a lot of people. And I also want to include you in there because no one knows you better than you do. And see if there's a person in your life that you wouldn't like to celebrate with. A person in your life that you wouldn't like to share your success with. A person in your life that is trying to block you from getting success. Or a person in your life that is trying to destroy the success you already have. And if there is a person like this in your life, ask yourself, why the fuck have I allowed this person to be in my life? How have I allowed this to go this far? Now, you may have heard a lot of things that blocks you, things that just doesn't help, and things that doesn't serve you. But I do hope that you noted that the things that help, the things that solve these problems, are you. Don't become the things that blocks you. Don't be the thing that doesn't serve you, and don't be the thing that just doesn't help. You are an amazing person. You have overcome and prevailed every single step of the way up until this very second. You are magnificent. You're powerful. And you deserve the same care that you give others. And sometimes that care needs to come from you as well. So consider yourself that friend that needs help moving, that friend that needs an ear that listens, that friend that just needs someone to body double, that friend that needs the same care that you give others. Because I know you can. You've done it to everyone else. Why not you? And if no one has said it before, I'll say it here. You did absolutely amazing. You did good. You worked so hard. And I'm proud of you. So proud. And take a deep breath. And let your shoulders go. And let's take the second sip and the 3-sip blessing. And with that sip, just know that the world will always move. The world will always change. It's like observing the world from a window. You can see the cars go by, people living their lives. The wind blow, and the wind blows and the leaves catch on. Just like you are living your life right now, someone else is living theirs. Just like they are outside of your window, you are outside of theirs. You are already a part of that flow, that change, that move. So rather than fighting this flow, join it, take control of it, give it directions for once. Tell it where to go, observe your actions before consequences come. Know what you're getting before you do an action. You see, most artists, no matter if they do canvas art, music, theater, dance, have heard the sentence, practice takes time. And the most magical part about most artists out there is that they chose what to do with their time. They chose to practice. They chose to become better and hone their skills. They chose what to do in their seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. Just like you can. We all know that we can't put 5 minutes in our pockets and say, I'll use these for later. No. You get to choose what to do this second. And now this second. And now this second. You have the power to take control of your flow as long as you do it in your best interest, to work towards your goals. So stop being a doormat for everyone else's interests and goals and start being a doormat for your own. Welcome change. And make that change yours. And take a deep breath. And let your shoulders go. And let's do the third and last sip. And with that sip, bless yourself. Because you deserve it. Bless your day. Because we want it. And bless your cup. Because why the fuck not? School. And Scott, top of the morning. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you. School. And Chelsea, thank you for following, beautiful. School. And we are gonna do a collective reading poll so people can vote. Be your own doormat for once. It's one thing to be a doormat for other people, and it's another thing to be a welcome doormat for your own interests. I'm doing good as well too, and I'm from Canada. Fuck yeah. My first 3-sip blessing. Heck yeah, Jay. Damn, I'm zen as fuck right now, right? And for those who just popped in during the 3-sip blessing or have never done the 3-sip blessing, we do this every single Monday to Friday. This specific hour. So if you want to join in again, you know where we are. We do this every Monday to Friday. And Falcon, good morning. Travel, hi. And Mystical, you're welcome. Be blessed, beautiful beings, and sharing some birthday joy. Heck yeah. I like the part where someone says they're proud of me, Sci-Fi. Honestly, and I am proud of you. You have overcome and prevailed every single fucking thing out there. You're here, after all. You're alive. Does someone have to buy the readings from the website, or can someone pay you on TikTok coins? A16, for example, if we were to do TikTok coins, let's use a galaxy, for example. TikTok takes 80% of those coins. If I were to, later on, with that galaxy, $13, choose to, okay, what's left after these 80% is taken, the Swedish tax systems takes 70% off. They will take the rest, practically. So out of those $13 from a galaxy, I get left with 79 cents. If you want a yes and no question, you would need to send just about 7 galaxies. So make it cheap for yourself and go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. My generation didn't hear that much, or maybe just my family. No, Sci-Fi. I'm 30. My generation did not hear that enough. Azilin, how you doing, beautiful? Tasmania? Damn, that's a rare one, Falcon. There's like 5 people in Tasmania. How you doing, beautiful? And honestly, Ruby, so far, we got a love reading. Love reading on the collective reading has 58 votes. Needed actions, and today has 50. Love is ahead. Heck yeah, might be a love reading. I got your 4th tome last night, and I've been reading it. Very good stuff. Thank you. The metaphysical talent section, you get to learn a lot about yourself. 59 votes on love collective reading. 51 votes on needed actions. 20 seconds left, people. Jay, you're welcome. We do this every single Monday to Friday. How do I vote? Go into the blue little thing right there and click vote. But the thing just came. Oh, god dang it. Someone put in the last votes and needed actions. Vote again. God dang it. Oh, I'm tired, people. Hope you both get rest in abundance. Honestly, Virgil isn't even here. Yeah, god dang it. But we were close. What needed actions? 1. Needed actions 1. Why is John Wick so fucking present? Nope. Going back to home team. Fuck yeah. Dar did sing. Fuck yeah. And Dar, we're gonna do it afterwards. And welcome back, dude. I know that you're Polish, but I forgot your name. I'm sorry. All right. I am here with all my questions. Heck yeah, Dar. What did we get? What did we get? But, Dar, we're gonna do it after the collective reading, if that's all right. No worries. Good to see you again. How you feeling? Tired as fuck. We got infinite readings from Dar. Heck yeah. And people, this is a collective reading. You get to choose. Like, go wild. You get to choose between these 6 cards. So, naturally, this collective reading is about needed actions and what we need to do. Yeet my claromancy. So, which card is yours? Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Jay goes with card number 3. Dardar goes with number 6. Shelly 1 and 6. Nice, nice. And remember, this collective reading is about needed actions. What we need to do. So I'm just going to count them one more time. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which card is yours? And Ruby, that is so fucking fair. Please pick a card. Card 4 for me, I believe. Card 4 for me. I know, Dar, it's very unfortunate. There be flags about. A witch or a warlock? Witch. But if you would like to call me anything, it would be something closer to a polymathical omnist. 5 thanks? Of course, Mystical. The black one on top. Card number 1. With that said, I feel like enough people have chosen their card for the collective reading. Today's reading is about needed actions. I was half expecting you to say daddy. To be fair. Fair enough, Dar. Fair enough. I can say that more if you like. So, with that said, for anyone and everyone who chose card number 1, the needed actions that we need to do today is absolutely nothing. Destiny will be on your side. Don't even worry about it. What is meant to happen to you right now is going to happen. So don't worry. It's meant to happen. For those who chose card number 2, the needed actions that we need to do today. Please repeat, you froze. Okay. Card number 1. The needed action that we need to do today is let it happen. Destiny has already chosen for you. What was meant to happen will happen. So don't worry about it. Nova, if you want me to. In card number 2, the needed actions that we need to do today is let our emotions pour out a little bit. You're allowed to have a good cry and a good laugh. Let your emotions take over a bit. Why was I invited to your channel? Most likely because you're following cards. Otherwise, I don't know. Why? What do you mean, invited? Well, nope. That's card number 4. And Cats, no, you're not even a follower. I have no idea. I have no idea. And for those who chose card number 3, the needed actions that we need to do today is observe your actions before you do them, so you know what outcome may lie ahead. So you can reap what you sow in your best interest. And for those who chose card number 4, the needed actions that we need to do today is take a step in your best interest and don't let anyone else hold you back. Don't be afraid to step on a few toes today. And for those who chose card number 5, no, what? Yeah, card number 5. The needed actions that we need to do today is understand what you invested in. Look into it, observe it. Have we invested in time, money, focus, so on and so forth? So yeah. Make sure that you know what you invested in. And for those who chose card number 6, the needed actions that we need to do today is to know your options. Observe what's in front of you, but don't forget what's around you. There are several options than just the one that is right ahead. So observe your options and take the one that is best for you. Good luck. And Helen, what about my financials? And April, will Faith study abroad? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in there so we can answer your questions. Future reading in Kyla Rose. Of course, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull. Should probably answer your question there. Is it going okay there, Mamazon? We actually got a reading for this. Okay. Do I like cheese? I love bullshit answers. Bullshit questions usually get bullshit answers. And yes, almost obsessed with the 8 of Wands. 6 was what? Observe your options so you don't just make weird choices. Been a while. Hope you're well. Morse Omnium. I'm doing absolutely fucking magical. How are you, beautiful? How's life treating you? A Melody? Hi. One and 6. I mean, it doesn't make sense a little bit, Shelley. It was already meant for you to happen, so on and so forth. But the options presented to you are the ones that was meant to be presented. So observe those options that you have and do the best pick. It was already meant for you. Hello from Sweden, Thomas Larsson. Hey, hey. You and wifey both sick now? No, it's mainly my wife. She's chronically ill, so she has such severe CPTSD that it attacks her body. So she got chronic migraines. She has an autoimmune system that practically attacks her anytime we do anything. And we had fun last Sunday going go-karting, which meant that she was using her muscles, right? And her body said, I see that you're doing something and you're overexerting yourself. So I'm just going to make you sick, feel more pain, and feel even worse. So how about a nice stuffed nose, worse migraines than you had in 3 years and absolutely no energy because fuck you. So, yeah, it's an autoimmune thing and not so much a sickness. I had a huge migraine yesterday. Today, my brain feels like I have a hangover. Fair enough. My wife's migraines is more of a question if there's a day during the year that she doesn't have a migraine. So far, during our 7 years together, she has had 3 days without a migraine. 7 years. Will I be in a relationship? And Kyla, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Night, love y'alls. Right, you have an amazing day. Sucks, man. I feel for her. It really robs you from your quality life. It really does. Beth, good morning. How you doing? I'm wanting to change direction in my career. I want to finish my social worker's bachelor's. Fuck yeah. Text maxed. God dang it. Poor dear. It's very frustrating existence. Thank you for being there for her. Thank you. A lot of people tend to forget, not necessarily forget, but people rarely mention what is called in psychological term um, care over work. 1 through 5 is listed. Absolutely fair. 6 should just be observe your options. I can't afford to quit my day job. I can't stand my employer. Oh, damn, Shelley. Caregiver fatigue. That's the one. Will I ever get over this financial strain? And Jordan, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Did you say CPTSD? I did, Dar. Healing for wifey? Thank you. It's our normal. No, yeah, the manifestation spell. Had to Google it. It's complex post traumatic stress. So when something traumatic happens and something other traumatic happens and they connect with a lovely little bridge, it makes it complex, which it's going to be difficult to find out what makes you tick, what makes you triggered, what makes you act the way you do. So, for example, if you have two different kinds, so for example, I have CPTSD as well. I broke my back when I was 12, so I'm deadly afraid of stairs, for example, because I fell down the stairs and was paralyzed from my hips and down. I was kidnapped for a week and a half. I have emotional and physical trauma from my parents, and so on and so forth. Um, like these three are so vastly different that it turns into complex PTSD. You do look tired. Please take proper care of yourself and get some rest. Oh man, I'm gonna sleep so hard tomorrow. Oof, you have no idea. Mhm. But those are just three of my PTSDs. So yeah. So quick question: how would I go about trying to get the book detached from myself? Like I've had a lot of items come through my hands, and while I'm really good at banishing things that were brought here and smiling, if you want to, I can remove it for you. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get the curse breaker things. I detach a lot of stuff, the books included. Weird demons are strange. Can I send you energy? I know what it feels like to be overwhelmed and exhausted if you want to. Everyone has their own burdens to bear. Yep. Is she a real friend? Damn, there we go. Another cheese question. Hi. No. Damn, Dar. Damn. With the Nine of Cups reversed. Shelly, thank you. May I have a K special? Absolutely. And Masha, today is going to be very abundant, very emotional, very nice. Difficulties, you will have to leave something behind. What you should focus on is what is right in front of you. That was a quick case special. God damn. And is she using me? Oof. Ah, oof. If I may say so. Do I win this form of beads? Dardar Unlimited? Yep. Yep. Dardar, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Yes. Damn. Do the money I owe. Never thought about love. Yasha, welcome back in, beautiful. Could I ask anything? Anything. It's your reading if you want a reading, but you can also ask anything about witchcraft. Buzz. Yes, love. Buzz. Could I get a love reading about me and Bryce? Absolutely, Cora. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get a 3-card pull. That should absolutely answer your question. But yeah, I'm wondering how manifestation spells work. Depends on what practice. So Noah, what practice are you asking about? Well, we have to put my dog down this week. Oh, god damn, Masha. No. Whew. Damn. No, you do not, with the 3 of Cups. Do I have more than one spirit guide? Oh, Hiraya? That is an amazing question, and I truly love it. So please go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes or no question, or the infinite questions or unlimited readings. So you get 2.5 hours of questions. So we can also not only ask if there's more than one, but how many, who are they, what are their goals, and so on and so forth. That would be super interesting. Who kidnapped you, though? So in 6th grade, we were camping with school, like where I live, or used to live. We lived in the forest, so we always went in my school in the forest. We had a class called survival. So we had to once a week go out into the forest, learn how to make knives, spears, fish, make food, fires, and so on and so forth. And at the end of 6th grade, we went camping for a week and a half. And, you know, we were kids. This is 6th grade. We were young and stupid and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, in one of the forest clearings, there were 3 men, 18-year-olds, stupid kids as well. And they just stood there. And, you know, us 6th graders, we were like, the one who dares to go closest is the coolest. My autistic ass, like, what the fuck is the problem? They're just people. Who fucking cares? So I walk up to them in comparison to everyone else who just runs back halfway through or stops and stuff like that. So I run up to them. They grab a hold of my shoulder and I'm gone for a half week. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, Christianity on top. You were in my wife's live yeah, the other day. Heck yeah. I mean, you're working hard. Rachel is my life under a spell and user 15. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a reading. But Rachel, if you need that shit to be removed, I do that as well. Thank you, Jay. Are you in the mood to do anything? I can't decide on my giveaway. Amelia? I mean, sex spells, we can always do more. But do you need anything, Amelia? Like, that's the most important part. Do you need anything? I am Melinda Dushanker. Love me and Mahi Godchild. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. Beautiful. Where is your broom? Right there. Read, please. How will my man be today, tomorrow, and Sunday? Today, he's going to do a lot of self-care. Tomorrow, he's going to forget about reality. And the day after that, work. Where is your ghost team? What do you mean? I have my cameraman, Steve. Read, please. How is my mom? Jody, if you want to look into that, get a 3-card pull from the link in my bio. I need what isn't included in the giveaway. And Amelia, the mediumship? In that case, let's do it. Let's do it, Amelia, if you want to. And art's the thing. Can I ask it to be more specific? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you sure? Amelia, of course. Of course. Book it in, girl. Book it in. If that is what you need, then that is what I give. Where can I sign up? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get whatever you need there. The bar just needs to be 100%. I have a claromancy. Heck yeah. More specific. God is the greatest. Don't forget your prayers, gifts, and good deeds. Heck yeah, good deeds is pretty much the most important thing that we have as human beings. Can we be more specific? So today is all about self-care. So he's not going to work or anything like that. He's going to work on his strength. You know, how can he hold out? How can he do better? And so on and so forth. Tomorrow, when he's going to forget about reality, it's just going to be about bad perspectives. He's not going to see a lot of things. It's going to be an emotional day, and it's going to be a rough day. And Sunday, oh, well, the Queen of Pentacles was looking me straight into the face. It's about giving more than we have, and it's most likely about time, energy, money, and we're going to leave something behind. Most likely that, you know, thought process. And Golden Glow and Prophet Aster, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there, okay? Imagine you're welcome. So, Aslan, what are we looking into? And Aslan, I have a proposal to you, if you are interested. If you are interested. Good sir, didn't you say the sex spell would bring Jack in quicker? Yes. If you want to. Should I walk away? Let's do a split on that one. No, you should not. And Hannah Banana, welcome back in. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in there. What's the proposal, my man? Arts? You do arts, right? So, I have 6 books on the topic of witchcraft. And it's a really boring book, according to me. I'm autistic, I have ADHD, and I got dyslexia. And let's be honest, it's so much easier to read a book that is also looking interesting. Arts, would you like to do the arts in proposal of the highest membership? So you get a private reading every month, or a spell you choose, or and with that membership, you also get infinite questions every single live. Have you ever worked with Jormungandr? No, not really. But I know of him, and I know of people that that do. So, arts. With that, also, I'll give you all of the books that I have. all the books that I have, so you get to choose which one comes in. But could you do me a little bit of a favor before we do this proposition and just show me, for example, if you make one art piece, so we can decide on it? Because I have this idea that it needs to be at least interesting, you know? I've talked to a few artists and stuff like that, and some artists are absolutely amazing, some artists don't have time, and so on and so forth. And some artists just are not it, you know? So could you make a quick version of the god Tezcatlipoca? Second time this song has come on. Oh yeah, no, it restarted for some reason. We're just gonna do the Goofy movie again. I guess Bakunava, Filipino god, whatever is kind of. Oh, lost you. Yeah, sure. Just let me know what you want included in sketches. No, no, no. It's a U art. It's a U art. The most important part is that you show through, because I don't want me, myself, and I to be influencing. So yeah, just look up the god Tezcatlipoca and make a version then. You send me a DM of the god's name, please. Of course, of course. You understand that the emotion in each other's hand. Tezcatlipoca. Because some gods are rare. And this one is not as rare, but it's rare for the Western world. So it would be nice to see if that god could be a good manifestation of art. Thank you for the opportunity. Arts, no, the opportunity is all mine. And Mama M and Denise, thank you for following. Is he a Mayan god? Mayan, Incan, Zapotec, Aztec? Yes. And I'm seeing a lot of people wanting a reading. So please go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. And love, please explain the mega spell. The mega spell is whatever the fuck you want to. Once you get the mega spell, you get to book it in to the calendar so that you are present during all of that spell work. You get to choose if you want to curse a motherfucker, if you want it to be a sex spell, if you want money in abundance, if you want a job, if you want your ex to come back. Like, you get to choose. And all of that, we do all of it. It's not just like, we only curse a fucker. No, that's the curse spell. This is the mega spell. You get to do all of it. How much for mega spell? I think it's 200 something, I think. Do we need to do a consultation first? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Also, what do I do for the Claromancy spell? Arts, it's a question, it's a reading, it's a divination. So, ask your question. Is there something that you would like to look into, or would you like it to be general? Ask, don't curses cost energy? Like bad juju? Depends entirely on the practice. 520,000 open practices and just about 80,000 closed practices. So it really depends on your practice. I like that a lot, right? Can I have a general, please? Absolutely. Beautiful. I'm just going to move away my bones. What's a closed practice? When you're not allowed to. When it's generational, when it's cultural, when you need to be initiated or born into the practice. Okay, well, that's a lot of things that just did not want to join in on that. Okay. Interesting. So, ego, there's going to be a major disconnection, and talks has nothing to do with his arts. I don't know if you can join Santeria, etc. As a white person. You can. You can. I'm a part and I'm initiated. Santeria, Brujeria, Candomblé. I'm initiated to them all. Santa de Muerte as well. So, arts. We always start with the negatives, and in all honesty, you have absolutely nothing negative to worry about. So, girl, you fine. You fine. Booked? Heck yeah, Milik. Milik. Um, I'm in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area. I don't know if there's much of that around here. Fair enough, fair enough. You can't judge a book by its covers. Of course, you can judge a book by its cover. The cover will give you a shot to judge the inside of the cover. You don't get a house by not judging the outside. You need to know if it's a good house. You need to know if it's not a fucking falling apart thing, so on and so forth. You need to judge the book by its cover. That's the thing that gives you a shot. After all. No, you get to choose. The mega spell is your thing. Do you allow others to pull a rune for you? Of course, but I put curses, hexes, and jinxes for me, so that reading will be faulty. Because I don't want to know my future, but you can absolutely try. It's going to be a very confusing reading, I can tell you that, Jay. It will be a very confusing reading. Anyway, arts, nothing negative whatsoever. You don't even have to take control of that situation. What will happen, though, is the major disconnection. And seeing that the major disconnection stone is outside of this reading over here, we don't even know what this disconnection is about. No clue. It's just going to be major and they're gone forever. That's it. Could be a breakup, could be death, could be a coin that you lose, whatever. You might lose your phone. Like, we don't know what this disconnection is about. Ray, you beautiful being. Hi, welcome back to YouTube. I know it's back and forth on this whole YouTube thing, but you guys are not getting any music whatsoever. What you need to be a little bit more open-minded about is your physical health. Are we tired? Are we energized? So on and so forth, Listen to it. Be open-minded. A little bit of emotions, a little bit more about physical health. Absolutely focused stunning. But Arts, you have more about positives, listening, and learning in here. That's practically this whole ass reading. So in the positives and listening, we need to start focusing on how you are observed. Do people like you? Do they not like you? How do you present yourself? Your clothes, your makeup, earrings, whatever you like. How are you presenting yourself in an online world and as well as in your real world and so on and so forth, It's a lot. So start observing yourself and see what other people think about you and start seeing how you see yourself. We need to start listening in on this. It's a positive note, but start listening in on this. There's also something about your special others. It could be a partner, friend, colleague, family member, whatever it is. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. It will bring you joy once you do. It's going to give you a little bit of nice, fun planning and a lot of emotions. Maybe even a new hobby at the end of it. But you need to start listening to that special other that you're thinking about right now. Exactly, that person. So, if we do move on from the special other, we need to start listening in on our bodies. I said we need to be open-minded, but we need to start listening in on our bodies, okay? We need to listen in to our bodies. Need to, okay? I will force you. We're also gonna learn about a new hobby. So listen into this hobby and start learning from it. It might actually be super fun. And the whole learning aspect. Very soon, there's gonna be something in your family. And I need to be clear, it doesn't need to be a blood tie. It doesn't need to be your mom. It doesn't need to be your dad, your sister, your kids, whatever you have that is blood related. No, it can be chosen family. So, for example, one of my best friends, he's the best brother that I've ever had. So it can be chosen family as well. So we need to listen to these people to learn something. And we're going to learn a lot about how you can present yourself. And we're going to learn a lot about traveling. This traveling can be obviously going by the bus, going on a plane, tourism, and so on and so forth. But it can also be introspective, about learning about yourself. John, thank you. I like when people say that they're affordable because I stress as fuck thinking that I'm super expensive. I absolutely hate doing this for money. But I need to pay my bills and get my readings through. So thank you, John. That actually warms my heart hearing. Is there anything about work and money? Work and money, work and money, work and money. No. This piece right here was also outside of the reading. I had to look for it, actually. So no, it's outside of this realm. It's outside of the reading. And Dardar, can she be helped out of this place? Absolutely, absolutely. You can take whatever control you want from that. I pulled a rune and it's not confusing. Jay, what did it say? Raido, and what does it mean for people who doesn't know? Arts, welcome. And Ines, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer your question. Isn't witch a feminine word and you should technically be a warlock, my bro? Food for thought if you don't want to come off as gay as you do. Stop it. Oh my god. Do I come off gay? Honestly, my wife says that I'm the gayest straight person that she's ever met. So, honestly, thank you for the compliment. And secondly, witch is just a title and not genderized. It's 2026, so you might want to leave that sexism back in the 1500s where you came from. Secondly, witches, if we do go into work title, is about working with spirits and natures. Wizards are book smart. Magicians work with illusions and is street smart. Sorcerers work with innate and born with talents and gifts. A warlock comes from a Christian background and now works with gods and deities and demons as sugar daddies or sugar mommies. A mage comes from a book smart background alongside now working on the streets, so becoming more street smart. What else do we have? We have so many titles. A druid or a bard works only with nature and has no religion tie, and so on and so forth. Like, you know, Hof Valley. So you might want to change up your ideology there and come back to 2026. Beautiful. Honestly, he gets hit on by more men than women. I know. And honestly, I'd take the compliment, I'd take the compliment. Thank you, whole valley, for finding me hot. Raido can be used in many aspects. Most people connect it to their internal journey. Yes, indeed. And I don't have much of an internal journey, so I am learning so much as we speak, right? And honestly, arts is practically the same. When I go to the gym, I find a long-haired, bearded guy with pretty good shoulders and nice pecs. Dude, I know who I'm looking at. If there's a woman in that room with a nice ass, sure. But that man, though, damn. Ass hat on YouTube, ass hat on YouTube. Being gay is awesome, bro. I can imagine. But I'm pretty sexually free anyway. So, I get to do whatever the fuck I want to. Will I ever stop being a people pleaser? Yes, if you leave that shit behind and allow yourself to say the word no to your mom specifically. How will our relationship be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from his perspective? I think Wolf Valley left. He can't take the gay vibes. Did Jesus used witchcraft to do his miracles? He was very early on depicted with wands and stuff like that. And I mean, he did do incantations and everything like it, so it's not impossible, Wisdom. It's not impossible. Not there Friday at all, Mountain. Not there Saturday. But definitely connecting on a emotional and celebratory level on Sunday. Jesus and God did use witchcraft. Witchcraft is throughout the entire Bible. To my mom, Dar, to your mom. Blessings, did she mean that in a negative or positive way? An Appalachian Iron Magic, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Thank you for following Appalachian Magic. Lord, are you bi as well? I'm straight curious. And very open-minded. Hey, fantastic pants. I hope your day is phenomenal. God, I felt like I got a stroke reading that. Thank you. Lotto numbers, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pool. And Ray, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve, beautiful. If you can answer me, I follow then. Sasuke, absolutely fair. It's your choice. It's your content, after all. You get to follow whenever you want to. Straight curious is the funniest thing I've heard in a while. I'm going to steal that. You're welcome. It's one thing to say bi curious. No, I'm straight curious. I know what I like. I'm a bit older. What is straight curious? When you're straight but very open-minded. And I mean men with good shoulders and pecs, though. Love hearing you wrap your brain around the words. It's great. Thank you. Yeah, Gina, thank you for giving me a stroke. Think before ink. What? What does that even mean, dude? I'll send you my husband's Insta profile. Oh, arts. Please do. Dyslexia is one hell of a drug. That's why. Yes. Gina? Oh, yeah. I mean, my wife is the biggest bully I know. It's a hobby of hers. Send in Discord? What am I supposed to send in Discord? Think before ink? I have no idea. Probably tattoos? I mean, I designed all of them, so I definitely thought about them. Sasuke, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in there, so we can answer your question. That's how you know you have a good marriage. Bullying. But if she didn't bully you, you would wonder what you did. No, not necessarily. I'm more emotionally healthy than that. I don't have to worry that I did something. She would tell me. Should I get another piercing, Lord? Yes. Seriously, I am not trying to be dunce. I just want to keep up. Is this a term you just used? This was a term. I've never sent that term before. Yes, correct. Or is it a term I should know? No, it's a term that I just made up here on the spot. Fair enough. Would have just been funny. Sure, sure. And we gotta lose it. Lose it. Lose it. Lose it. We gotta lose it. And we gotta. Are we going to find alignment on our path together? Ooh, I like that. Please answer me, please. Of course, Abdul. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Mike sexual. I love that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Dar. Yes, indeed. With the Empress. Nice. Do you have a piercing or a tattoo that you do not feel connected to anymore? Nope. I designed all of mine, and they are protections, curses, and blessings. So, yeah, no. Although this one isn't finished. So, I want it to be text all alongside the dragon. So, I'm just gonna make another blessing in there. Do you have any World of Warcraft lore you can share for me as a noob? Ars, you need to ask my fucking wife on that one. Oof. I only tank. That's it. Would it be a good idea to send him memes? Love World of Warcraft, heck yeah. Yes, good idea. Oh, thank God. I got in trouble at work for not being sensitive, but I did not know new terms. No, you're absolutely fine, Shelley. And if you want to talk about terms and stuff like that, this is a pretty safe space to do that. So if you want to learn more about it, ask away. Forever range DPS, I'm forever tank. Or healer. I only do supportive classes. Okay, I was doing a quest yesterday and was very lost. Geographically, I can imagine, yeah. Michelle, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve. That doesn't surprise me, right? Oh no, World of Warcraft lore you need to know is OG World of Warcraft had the best Chuck Norris jokes at the crossroads. Yep. I mean, not only crossroads. I have to ask sexual questions about my patients and I don't want to get written up again. And Shelly, that is absolutely fair. Absolutely fucking fair. You can always ask about those things here and we can make it more sensitive if you like to. What would happen if I send them memes? Ooh, ovation there as well. Good celebrations. Only positive things. Hella tired. Paid time for me. Mama son, you have an amazing sleep and have the sleep that you deserve. And Casey, welcome in, you beautiful being. I'm so sad that that is a scammer account. Or is it? Psychic, not psycho, please write that you're not a scammer because you look like you have a scammer account. Please tell me that you're not a scammer account because that name is genius. Comment the past 3 months is him either ignoring me or heavy interaction. Yeah. What's your favorite movie? Hereditary and Arrival. Those two. Good morning, lovely. How are you, Scottish? I'm absolutely fucked, but magical. How are you doing, beautiful? Can I ask a free question? Ingrid, this is my full-time job. If that helps you decide on that. And said that, hi. Was it go-kart stuff you did? No, it's because I haven't slept since Sunday, and last night I crashed. And so that, how I'm doing? Magical. How are you, beautiful? Should I wait for him to message first before I start? Is it free readings? This is my full-time job, if that helps you. Do you have insomnia? Nope. No, don't wait for him. I have a question. Am I getting fired? Shelly? Oof. And Ingrid, I feel like you didn't quite understand it. So go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and do like As Lenards here, and get yourself a live reading. Good. This card really wanted to fucking pop out there. Will you get fired? No, not if you know your shit. Not if you know your shit with the High Priestess. Can you do a spell on health? I absolutely can. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio and get that manifestation spell. Once you do, I'll send you the link to Google Calendar so you can book it in so you and I can do that shit together over video call. Gorgeous. Thank you. Oh, you mean this one? Ah, right, Jay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it's a good one. Jay, I thought you found my Reddit user. Should I start up a conversation with the guy I sit next to in one of my classes? Thank you. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer it. My employer has improved insurance approvals by 35% since I came on board. Fuck yeah. How can you fire someone like that? Why should I not wait before he messages first? How can I move forward? Everywhere. Nice. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull live reading. Okay? Because he's just otherwise gonna focus on literally what is right in front of him. Not you. You're handsome too? Jay, thank you. My first question, is my tarot deck in alignment with me? Of course, Casey, give me a few seconds. And no, it's not a stupid question. It's a stupid question if it's asked in intent, and it's not. So no, it's not a stupid question. No, not yet. Or rather, you are not allowed to it. What is it with me and Swedes, Jay? I don't kink shame here. I don't kink shame. General, 3 days. Casey, tomorrow is gonna be a go-getter kind of thing. Work hard, heck yeah. And the day after that is gonna be a work hard day. And the day after that, you're gonna make some mistakes. How do I get alignment with it? Start working with it more so you get to understand the deck. Take it to dinner? Oh, absolutely. Bring it alongside with you. Start understanding it. Time behind the wheel, you know? It gets better at driving. And Sola, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. And then I forget this one. God dang it. And Shelly, that's what I do with my wife. How old are you? I'm 31 as far as I know. Which crystal should I work with? In what practice are we talking? And arts, honestly, with that question, get my latest books, 6.1 Cairnology. Study of theomineralogy and multicultural facet lens on the crystals. So you get to know what obsidian does from several viewpoints. As far as I know, as far as I know. Reading about D&D tonight. And Crow, have you ever? I'm assuming that you've done D&D, and also Crow. Please join my Dungeons and Dragons game tomorrow on Discord. Please. No one joined last Saturday. I need more people to join in. It's a murder mystery, but you're gonna save the murderer. Heck yeah, Jay. Any tips? Do whatever, no matter if it's good or bad. Are you the DM? Dardar, I'm a forever DM. That's kind of how it works. Is the murderer hot? I can tell you that the murderer is hot. She is also one of the smartest people I know. She has a doctorate in fibromyalgia. Yeah, I work with a lot of smart people. It's insane how I get them as friends. I have no clue how the fuck this happened. One of my other close friends who is playing another girl who's a monk that is very interested in death, he is a doctor in molecular quantum physics. He found a way to detect explosions in what is the molecule called? It's the molecule that makes water explode. Väte. I don't know what väte is in English, but yeah, he detected a way to notice an explosion in a molecule before it happens. Like, he did that for his doctorate, so we can get water engines for cars. I don't know how I get smart people, and I'm married to a fucking therapist. It's insane. He used to attract smart people. Take that as a fucking compliment, people. But it's too early for my time zone, Jade. Boo. What time should I be ready? Crow tomorrow? Should be around, what is it, 5-ish a.m. Swedish time? That's one heck of a team, I know. And then I have a very stupid guy playing a self-appointed mayor of the town that we're currently in. He's not educated whatsoever, never went to the university, and he is one of those guards at a skiing facility. Have a nice day and night. Have to go to work. Danny, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve. Why, as a witch, when I meet new partners, do I trigger them with needed work every damn time? Because you're a teacher, a guide. Witch, not wizard. Why? Because I get to choose whatever I call myself. But if you'd like to call myself anything there, Karanko, call me a seeker or a polymathical omnist. Will I find a new job that is actually filing before the end of the year? Yes. Will my parents ever take accountability for what they did to me or my sister? I've always wanted to do D&D, never had a chance. And Shelly, tomorrow is your chance. You don't even have to make a character sheet. You don't even have to make a character. I will literally just plop a character out there and you will just have fun. Like, imagine that it's just a game about a murder mystery and that's it. It ends there. I will help you do the rest. And no, she will not, Arts. No, she will not. Is this on Discord? Dardar? Yes, it is. I've done it. Cool. Heck yeah. I even got one of my aunts to join in on my my private game. Typical. Yeah. No OC needed. No OC needed. This is a newbie-friendly game. I will pull up a generalized character sheet. I'll plop out the character on the map, and all you have to do is fun. Have fun. How about me, sir? What about you, sir? What's OC? It's a very artsy term about original character. So when you create your own character. Will my childrens take care of me? And Sika, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Oh, wait, the D&D is at 10 p.m. for me. I can make it. Fuck yeah, Jay. Let's go. Murder mystery, but saving the murderer. Do I need to go no contact? Oh. Damn, Arts. Damn. Yeah. 2 of cups reversed. God damn. We'll be there. Put it as interest for the events. Heck yeah. Yes, indeed, Amelia. Please remind Prime about that because he hasn't done it for 3 weeks. Or more, I think. So please remind Prime about that. Have you joined the server, Amelia? Oh, yes, I'll go buy them. Amelia, do some. And Shelly, same. I've never played Minecraft, but hey, I made a whole city out of temples. I got a pyramid, I got a Shinto, I got an Aztec temple, I got a castle, like, I got a Catholic church. I just started building shit. Got a question. What would bring me abundance? What would bring me abundance? That is a fun question. So, Shelly, I haven't played more than 3 months myself. Well, not your emotional drive. You only got one thing, which is letting. Oh, literally, we only literally get do not let your emotions drive, Arts. Do not let your emotions drive. So use your brain, not your heart. And Karanko, you're welcome. And simply me, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. And still, that goes for you too as well, so we can answer your questions. Do you do astrological stuff? I do astrological stuff. Can you read on what type of witch a person is? Would it be done via birth chart? Birth chart, Vedic could answer that, but not Jungian. Chinese, a little bit. What am I currently being asked to learn about myself? Oh, I like that. About how you survive. What are your tics? What makes you move? That it's okay to be lonely, and that you are currently very overburdened. You're overworked. You're holding too much on your shoulders. It's important to know the sentence, not my circus, not my monkeys. Are these burdens entirely yours or someone else's? Which is zodiac sign, Lord, and what side is better to do natal charts? So when we do Jungian charts and stuff like that, go into Astro Dienst. My jaw is on the floor, Dar. You're welcome. Read, please. Have I been in his mind in the past 5 days? This answer. First one? No. So that's done. What the heck, Dar? That's usually how readings go, right? It's either confirmation or a fucking call out. Spot on that, felt. Dar. Sorry. Will my finances get better in user 62? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Karlskrona. It's absolutely wild when Swedish accounts pop into my lives. But I've never seen someone actually name their TikTok account after a place name. Made it into the realm. Let's see how long I last. Amelia, you can take any temple you want in the city where I'm at. Just breathe. I can log in just so that you see where I am. So you can come over here. You tell me I'll take to my grave. It bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, and take to my grave, and know that you love me. If I lose my head, guillotine. Bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum ba. Who could I be and become? Anyone who you fucking choose. My head in guillotine. What I really love about this song is the bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. Like, it's so simple. There we go. Emilia, I'm in my Shinto temple. Now you should see where I am. You can get to choose any temple you want. It's all yours. It's all free. Just don't take my Shinto temple. It's mine. And yes, I built this all by myself. I'm quite proud for only having played like 3 months of my life. Look up, Emilia. I'm down here. Or up here. There we go. What will make me present in his mind? Oh. Guillotine. Sent you DM. Arts. Lovely. Start with the memes. Start with the memes. Honestly, we got the death card reverse again. Witch question. Where would you tell someone to start with their witch heritage? Heritage. Ask your parents. Where they grew up, what are they interested in, and so on and so forth. Like, it's as simple as that. Heck yeah, Jay, we got a 3-card pool. What is your question? What am I holding on to that has already served its purpose? Nothing. You're fine. Dreshna, thank you for following. Will James be a successful gospel musician? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself that live reading. End of a chapter reversed. Explain. Start of a chapter. Beginning of a new one. Sending memes. That's great news. It's amazing news, Dar. This was a nice jazzy vibe. Kind dreams. Damn. Lord, sorry to be a bother, but did you see my question in your DMs? Oh, I didn't know it was a DM. Give me 2 seconds. Who have been thinking of me? Who has been thinking of me recently? We can do a personality check. How long you been a witch? 30 years. Someone who keeps doing wrongs all the time. Someone who is very overworked, trying very hard to be very successful. Someone who you don't necessarily know. Someone who you don't necessarily know. Could be a colleague, could be a friend, could be a neighbor. What are my girlfriend's name? Is it because you don't know, or you don't know her actual name? Casey? Yes. Am I facing my true path, or is my heart clouding my path yet again? You're facing your true path. Do not worry. With the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups reversed, and the 10 of Wands reversed, you're so fine. I wanna, if you are a true witch or wizard, you don't quite know a lot about witchcraft, do you? I love that a lot of people think that, like, oh yeah, let's confirm who you are and let's test you. Like, the best test that you would get there, Alpha, would be go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get a spell and see if it works. There's a difference between being psychic and a witch. Some psychics call themselves a witch naturally, but you know, not at all. Enlighten me. So yeah. When I saw that pull, I had to hold out from crying out. Big relief, Jay. Fuck yes. What do you think of the crystal Moldavite? In Cosmic, damn am I happy to give you the news that I have coined the term Cairnology, the study of multicultural and multi-religious facet lens on crystal. So from what practice are you asking? Now, naturally, Moldavite is one of those really rare crystals that is actually very cultural. It's a piece of glass that happened to form itself when a meteor hit Moldavia. Usually, from a chronological standpoint, Moldavite is a very intense crystal. It's usually bring all the intense motions and events and stuff like that into your life, but that is a very chronological viewpoint, a generalization of it. Some witches are psychics, exactly, but not all. Been years since I had a clear good pull from someone else. Thank you, love. Jay, you welcome, beautiful. You welcome. And I'm happy for you. Fuck yeah. What am I pretending not to know? Your own mentality. Yourself, Dara. Yourself with the Queen of Wands. I practically have this Maria song in here because of Markiplier. Love when he's saying, Maria, Maria. Had a psychic attack the first time I wore it. I can imagine that, Cosmic. I can imagine that. It brings in intense shit. E.g., I trigger people and tasks they avoid becoming loud. If I speak spells, it accelerates situations. Fun. Will Lukman marry a rookie? And go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer your question. And Pin Pin? Did you mean to laugh or say hi? Lit. Some of my favorite incense to celebrate? Fuck yeah. As you should. Would you see something for me? Like your energy, I am Brazilian. I don't speak English pretty well, and I don't speak Portuguese very well. So if you want a reading still, go into my profile right there. Click the link in my bio, and you can find the live reading section there so we can answer your questions. What do the cards want me to know about myself? Oh, it's oud. Nice, Jay. Fuck yeah. I have oud as a beard balm. It smells fucking stunning. To know about yourself is that you need to invest in yourself. Time, emotion, money. Invest in yourself for fucking once, Arts. And you're on your way there, are you not? Are you a white witch? I mean, I happen to be white, I think. But a witch, yes, I'm definitely a witch. And Sue, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Not surprised that you love oud too, honestly. Oof. Look more beige. I'm a beige witch. Yes, I'm a piss witch. So anyway, I'm a cum witch, more close to it. Love sex spells. Amelia, I just imagine that you went full Harry Potter, like, you're a what? An advertising purpose, what do you offer to help that? Casey, help what? Help what? Yep. We all heard Lord. Yep. Can you do a card reading for me? Of course, Pimpin. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get your yes and no reading in there. Whole house down. I need to know what the fuck he says there. Whole house down. And in line, you're only 7 lines. You got something to hide. We gonna the whole house down. Still figuring out when to recharge my crystal or water moon. Which crystals and what are we talking about? When do you need to do your moon water and so on and so forth? Hello, I have a question. Did I miss my chance with the woman I met past Saturday? And Lux, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer that question, because goddamn is that important. If you could write a Harry Potter-esque book, what houses would you add instead? What houses would I add instead? Oof. So naturally we need the autistic kids to be in one, practically Ravenclaw, but I would exchange that animal to I mean, we would need a little bit more of a mythological creature. The House of Gnomes would probably be the perfect one for Hufflepuff. The House of Gnomes. Just love doing chores, a little bit of homework and everything like that. But with the Ravenclaw, a smart ass. Oh. The House of Sophia. The House of Sophia, yes, the House of Knowledge, you know, and the House of Gnomes for Hufflepuff, the House of Tarasques for Gryffindor, Slytherin being cunning. Cunning. So smart and tricky beings. I would do the House of Renards. House of Renard. I mean, you seem cool to me. Thank you. So yeah, House of Gnomes, Tarasques, Renards, and I forgot the Ravenclaw one. Dang it. Can you explain more? Saw your vids. That's silver tongue. So the silver tongue is not necessarily the silver tongue, but the black tongue is what you're referring to, right? The House of Sophia. The House of Sophia. That's the one. Yes, House of Sophia. House of Knowledge. Yes, follow you and sent you likes. Thank you, Lux. Thank you, beautiful. Where do I stay? Where you want to. Where you feel okay. Yeah, sorry, that was in it. Brain went mush. Black tongue. The black tongue is a practice that you're usually born with, but you can practice it. A lot of Romanians are born with the black tongue, mainly because of the generational curses. So they kind of have adapted into that whole thing. So the black tongue is a practice whenever you speak, it becomes the truth. If you say screw you, that's it's going to be quite difficult for that person getting screwed over. If you're going to say, for example, have the day that you deserve, that would become true. Now you might understand why I say have the day that you deserve. Can you explain soulmates, please? Soulmates is depending on the practice. Soulmates comes from a very Babylonian background and originates from Persia. It's the idea that soulmates, rather one than several, but it can be several. Um, Someone that is, if let's say if life is a puzzle and it's only two pieces, you are one puzzle piece and the other one is the other to make a whole life. It's about pure connection and needing to find that other soulmate. And you guys will always find each other every single life. And Tracy Paxi, thank you for watching on Instagram, dude. So yeah. Ooh, that explains it. Strigaria Witch. I have Romani Gypsy as well. So Italian and Romani Gypsy? Fuck yeah. You said I had black tongue in my last reading. That's cool. Exactly. I feel my business isn't moving. Should I keep pushing or end it? And Dina, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer that, because goddamn is that important. What am I chasing that may not actually be mine? Oof. Dar, you have some good fucking questions, gotta be honest. Besides the she's question. Nothing. Dar, honestly, you're fine there as well. Fuck yes. I'm really happy for you, Dar. You're so fucking on your path. You're so aligned right now. Oh my god, you're so aligned right now. Heck yeah, man. When I said get hit by a car, their car didn't get hit, but their brakes failed. Fuck yeah. You see, black tongue. Loving the positivity on the readings today, right? It's quite nice. Oh my god, totes. Have I missed my chance? Please let me know. Thank you. And Lux, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Do you subscribe to a tradition? Yes, polymathical omnism. Has my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces. Skin and bones. Hello. Welcome home. I cursed my ex's whole bloodline, and now he can't have kids with his new wife. Ha! Beach. Deserved. Fair. Even if it takes all night, 100 years need a place to hide, but I can't find one near what I feel alive outside. I can't find my fear. Is a lovely alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Black, sup, beautiful. How you doing? How about to post a picture of my simple altar on Discord? Fuck yeah, do it. I want to know about me, can you? Rosemary, of course. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull so we can look into yourself. Lord, do you believe in soulmates and reincarnations? Yep. What sort of read you offer to read on what type of witch someone is? I would do the infinite questions because there's so many fucking witchcrafts out there. 520,000 to be very precise, but we can generalize it down to maybe 100. Will I make it as an original artist musician? Please, Noreen. Let's fucking hope so. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes and no reading from the live. Oh my god, someone actually wrote in Elfish. That TikTok username looked dope. I'm wondering, will the fires here be put out soon? I can't breathe. It smells bad here. I love fire smell, though. Will it be put out soon? No, it will not. Will I testimony be rich in FX exchange? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself that live reading so we can answer your question. And Noreen, thank you for following. Beautiful. Ooh, can I ask who are my soulmates in this life, or is it annoying to read? It's annoying to read, but you have infinite question. So, who are my arts? I rarely do this on live. Okay? But I got 3 letters. M, F, and J. Do they connect? Jay is my ex-husband? Fuck. Shit. Well, that sucks. Anytime I hear it doesn't it, or it didn't it, I always think about that Vine where like, hi, I'm Jonas, and I have a crippling fear of Star Wars. And when I watched a cinema last time, an ad came on, and that was really, really rough. I had a horrible time. Oh, Jonas, I absolutely understand you. And that Star Wars ad must have been really rough. It was, wasn't it? It just continues like that, and then he just keeps screaming the rest of the vine. It's absolutely hilarious. Can you explain differences between soulmate and twin flames? Yes, they're the same. The difference here is a cult. Twin flame is a new 2010s practice. Wow, Will Smooth, you might want to leave that sexism back in the 1500s where you came from. Did you know that nurses and fishermen can be women and men all the same? Just like a witch. And the only idiot here who keeps embarrassing themselves there, Will Smooth, is you, idiot. You might want to learn the difference. But if you want to learn about witchcraft, witches work with spirits and nature. Warlocks come from a Christian background and work with deities, demons, and gods. Sugar daddies and sugar mommies. Sorcerers work with innate and born with gifts and talents. A wizard is book smart, and a mage is a book smart dude who now works on the street, becoming a street smart dude. A magician is a street smart dude. A druid works with nature, and so on and so forth. Will Smooth, you might want to, fix your brain. So yeah. Nicholas, thank you for following, beautiful. And Irene, thank you for sharing. Can the cards answer which countries would be great for me to live in? Oh, 100%, yeah. Did you say sugar mama or sugar daddy? Yeah, that's kind of how warlocks work. In exchange for, their services, they get information, powers, and knowledge. But Will Smooth, I understand you. Ignorance is a choice. And you can be stupid if you want to. Arts, you're fine. You're fine. Switzerland. They're so fucking fine. Did you see that mountain of gold, beautiful? Yeah. Zombie Queen, hello, welcome back, beautiful. How you doing? Shall William marry me? And Irene, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself that live reading so we can answer your question. That's not a cheese one. No, stop. What jobs would be good for me to go into? Ooh. I am a Sangomba traditional healer as well as being a natural witch. Fuck yeah, Jax. Heck yeah. I'm fine, thank you, zombie. I hope for nothing less. Jax, fuck yeah. Multicultural, I like that. Something new, something you've never done before. And control admin tab the morning, and it's going to be a difficult decision. Self-care or masking, and just trying to do that new thing without knowing that new thing at all. Oof. Damn. Hope you are well, my brother Jax. I'm absolutely fucking beautiful. How are you? How does she speak or think about me when I am not around? Oh, fucking Christ. She lies about you. A lot. With the devil there. God damn. Ooh. Can I ask something again, Mountain? Ask away. If you feel there's been a shift. Marina della Rosa. Do you know Scandinavian languages? Do you know Swedish? Okay, it's been consistently horrible about that person all night. That's truly eye-opening. Ta-da. What kind of questions can we ask? Literally whatever the fuck you want to. It's your reading, not mine. Will Olivia get pregnant before December? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can actually help you getting an answer to that question. Also, I do spell work to help you conceive if you want help with that as well. Camera? No, you're not allowed to move. Will I win in court for the boys? Yes, you will. Sooner rather than later, by the looks of it. And Zombie, if you want yourself a reading, do like Shelly here and go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Yeah. Yes, I do, but understand Norwegian better. Marina, fair. Well, in that case, jag är svensk, så vitt jag vet. Konen är norsk. Jag skulle vilja säga att jag är någonting närmare som en sökare. Eller en polymatisk omnist. Så jag gör allting. Allt. Does she really love me? Headhunter, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading like Dardar here, and Shelly, and Arts. Are you into psychology? Yes, I do have a bachelor's in psycholinguistics, even. About how the brain works and how we learn as human beings and retain information. And I feel like I missed both Shelly's question as well as Dar's question, so please repost them. I grew her in my body and she can't fool me. Hey, will I reunite back with my ex? And simplicity, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer the question. But just so we know, I do spell work if you need help with that, to actually reconcile and for her to come back if you want to. How many degrees do you have? 4 bachelors. But 2 bachelors in witchcraft. How can I email you some deets before my curse removal? You can just send it on TikTok DMs if you want to. Headhunter, you still need that live reading. Wow, what in? One in psycholinguistics, one in museums and cultural heritage, the witchcraft one in world history, and the second one in tourism, also witchcraft. I want to marry, and yeah, I do offer spell work if you want help with that. My daughter trying to be sneaky and fool me with courtship. Classic. Pregnancy? I can also help with pregnancy if you want to, John. How does he view us in our romantic reconciliation? Is he actively planning on doing this? Actively planning on doing this. Yes, he just don't know how. What keeps us connected beyond history? Okay, think. Can I do you? What? Sure, you can do me. Yeah, you can DM me. Yeah. What's the scariest craft you have learned about? Scariest craft? I feel like there's not really about scary crafts out there, to be honest. It's a rare thing. I love your accent. OMG. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful. And then I naturally changed my accent to British. Will I ever finish The Bachelor, Shelley? No. Damn. Shit. And Ja, thank you for following. Gave you a follow. Thank you, Zombie Queen. Fel dentro bruja en brujeria for some reason, and I can speak Spanish randomly, but it is dark. Fair enough. British. How does he view us in our romantic relationship? You forgot about mine? God dang it, Dar. Ask again. Like it's blunt, rough, not necessarily good or bad. Love my hero is his name is Fexa H. His my life. What? Oh yeah. Through history, Dar. Through history. And Vanya, good morning, beautiful. Practically, how it's connected beyond history is because of soulmates. With the full reverse, it's practically the only one. Would a clarimancy reading help me figure out what career field I would thrive in? No, that would be something closer to a bone reading. Deck is beautiful, thank you. I showed you my deck. Please reply. What does Ben think of me? And Zombie Queen, go into my profile. Click the link in my bio and get yourself a live reading so we can answer that. Like you're a survivor, Arts. Like you're a survivor. Fuck yeah. Someone who can survive literally anything. Electric witch, me too. I don't define me as a specific kind of witch. I take what I'm drawn to. Fuck yeah. Jay? Yeah, I said it on live in front of 4,000 people, so that's not so strange. And Ja, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Zombie, I get you. That's fair. You have learned in Hinduism. Kali Narjiti. Fucking beautiful practice if you want to learn about good curses. Appoint Kali to that shit. No, I sent the pig. Please reply. Made me chuckle. You're welcome, Jay. Will I do pull up this year? Dart? No. Are you in a coven or solitary like me? In Marina, I even run a coven. You are more than welcome to join. It's called the Mystic Coven on Discord. We have book clubs, we have study halls, we have Minecraft, Dungeons & Dragons, tea times, and so much more. So if you want to join in. I got someone intrigued questioning what you know on Hinduism. Hinduism is a culture. Brahmanic is a religion. A Brahman. Why are things not moving? In Webertat, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull so we can answer your question. Tea times? Yes, tea times. Virgil runs that every Friday at 5 a.m. Swedish time. Bone throwing, heck yeah. So, Enchantress, let's go. What is your question? First meme, his first reply was, "It's stormy and there's no one to have sex with." Mountain, be a little bit spicy with it back. Too bad you aren't here. Answer that. And then whatever spicy emoji you like to add that. Should I buy where I'm living? And Gina, go into my profile. No, Gina, wait, do you have a membership? Mountain, I'm telling you what to reply. Well, too bad you're not here then. And spicy emoji. We're not gonna listen to the Sonic intro. Nope. Hello from Perth. Hi, Perth. How are you doing, Melissa? An all-American, welcome back in. How are you doing, beautiful? What career field should I thrive in? I don't know how to play this. Well, I do, so fucking go. What field? Ooh, I'm seeing a little bit of worship, guidance. I'm seeing teacher. I'm seeing someone who teaches people about life. So it naturally can be religious, like a church or a temple or something like that, but it could also be a nurse or literally a school teacher. So yeah, some form of guidance. Can you talk about Hecate? I'm feeling pulled toward her, but still learning. Of course, what would you like to know about Hecate? When you see a person, do you notice their aura or their spiritual animal? I try not to. It's fucking exhausting if I have that on all the time. The vibes are impeccable. Thank you. Is it because we play Crab Rave? I'm from the very north of Scotland. SS, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you like Undertale? Yes. You feel very motivated right now, Art. You feel very motivated. Should I connect more with her? Oof. What should I look out for? So, Melissa, it has become very neo-pagan pop culture. So a lot of people is currently working with Hecate. The only question here is, why would you like to work with her? She has certain domains and realms, just like any other gods. What you kind of need to look for here is Hecate, Persephone, Lilith, Aphrodite, Badb, Morgan, all of these usually work at female range. Not necessarily, but they can, and if you want to. But, for example, the Morgan and Hecate, Idun, all of these are creator of magic. The Veil, they are creators of magic in their said realm. So, what are you looking for by connecting with Hecate? Mountain? So, you answer spicy back. Too bad you aren't here then. Spicy emoji. The fact that you just said Morgan and that's who I work with, I'm male, fuck yeah. And Vren, the question is, do you work with which amalgamation of Morgan do you work with? Lord.Cairnmark, greetings. Do you have a connection with the Hindu deities? I do indeed, yes. I think the creation side of my energy, healing processes. In that case, I would look more into Hermes or Asclepios or any of the muses like Aegeia, for example. I would love for you to throw a bone wild style, see what comes up for old Vipa. Vipa, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a bone reading like Enchantress here did. And it's your Queen Laika. Same goes to you. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. What is tarot cards and what do? They tell you a lot about life. They connect with whatever you'd like to answer. It's a tool. Can you share more about your connection to the Hindu deities? What would you like to know then? Can you read energy when you look at someone? Yes, if I want to. I'm told I'm intense, yes, but I try not to because goddamn, that is fucking ugh. And Viper, thank you for following, dude. And Shelly, thank you for the heart me as well. And Laika, you still need to go into my profile. Click the link in my bio and get yourself a live reading. Have you ever been in an Orthodox church and did you like it? Yes, I do love the amount of gold in paintings, arts. The art style, absolutely fucking fugly, but I do like gold. Ish, he replied, next time when the weather is better. Mountain, answer, you better. Who picks? Depends on who wants to answer. It's the hair extensions. It has that effect. I love that. Will I meet my next husband in the 3 years? I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bone missing. Hello? No, you will not, Enchantress. No, you will not. Just message you. Lovely dar. Ironic enough, my best friend, who also has Irish ancestry, his used to worship her. Respect. Yeah, Byzantine art is an acquired taste. It certainly is, yes. When will I be successful? And Ivy, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Beardman, how you doing, beautiful? How does one grow their connection to Lord Morgan? And is meditation one way to go? Definitely. Any danger? Not necessarily. It really depends on what amalgamation of the Morgan we're talking about. Morgan is not one being. The Morgan is a title. So usually, for example, when you say, oh yeah, the Morgan sent me crows, who you're actually talking about is the war goddess Badb, which is one of the amalgamations and characters of the Morgan, for example. Will my upcoming retreat sell out? And Melissa, you still need to get that live reading. Have you ever had a strong feeling about someone and had to talk to them? Yes, and now she's my wife. So I'm quite happy about that. Am I going to move on soon? And Lisa, you also need yourself a live reading. Will I become a telemetry tech in a year? Come back here. Come back here. Don't want to cut myself with my sword. Goddamn. Yes, yes, indeed, Enchantress. How can you implement crochet into intention and manifestation, ergo when you make a blanket? So what you could start looking into is witch knots, Anansi crocheting. Like, there's a lot of beautiful Celtic practices where you need to braid. So, for example, you can make crochets. If you feel like you crochet a lot and you don't use your stuff whatsoever, when you do your crochet, the most used Celtic practice when it comes to braiding is you talk about shit. So, for example, right now, I am exhausted. I practically scrapping for money so I can get food today. I need way more sleep. What else? My mother wants connection with me again, so that's not quite super fun. And when this is done, right? When this is done, I leave it in and I move as far away from home as possible and undo it there to release these bad energies away from home. You can do that for crochets. Alongside that, arts, if you're good enough in crochets, if you're good enough in crochets, you can make soul tie bracelets as well. So that anytime you make two of the same kind, you think about love, you think about connection, you think about attraction, braid that into your crochets and start giving them out to people as a form of soul tie tools. So one person gets one and the other one gets the other. Now you're connected. They're going to start feeling the same feelings that they have on each other. They're practically gifting them empathy or telepathy. Next, we can have sigil work. If you're good enough with crochet, you can start using sigil work, right? When you're making a full-on blanket, you can actually crochet in circles with signs and everything, right? You can actually start doing sigil work in your crocheting. Then you bring the braid home? No, you undo the braid far away from home. I wish my hands weren't nerfed by carpal tunnel and all I can do is write. Ren, damn do I get you. I get carpal tunnel syndrome all the fucking time. Ugh, fucking sucks. I wish I could carry my groceries, but whew, muscle diseases are not fun. And Dardar, thank you for saying. I got 36 scammers currently stealing my content, my brand, and they are texting a lot of people. So, people, if you get a text from any type of psychic, tarot reader, or, for example, one of my scammers that has my face on their profile picture, just know that they're a scammer, tell them to fuck off, and report them. If, for example, just to showcase how many scammers I have, not to show a nude, good. If I were to just look up Cairnmark, you know, my name and brand here on TikTok, go into users, you can find about 60 people with my name on it. Like, look at that. They all have my old profile picture. And these are the ones that I have blocked myself. I found these. Okay? I found these. There's so many people that have blocked me, so I can't report them. Like, look at this fucker. You need a blue tick? Yes. And luckily, when you get verified, or how to get verified, is to verify your phone number and email, and I've done all of that. Now I just need some good articles written about me, and luckily next week on Wednesday, one of Sweden's biggest newspapers is actually coming by to talk about my witchcraft. So I'm actually getting one article at the very least written about me, so that's fun. So if you guys have any articles or something like that, please name drop me so I can do some notable articles so I can get that blue tick. Do you not have a backup page? Not a single one. I have a gaming page or a side quest page where I go to the gym during lives. My wife plays a lot of games there, so. But no, I do not have a backup page. This is my only page. The blood moon this month. What would you use this blood moon water for? Absolute fucking chaos, dude. Fuck around without the finding out. It's always fun. Was the backup page following me? Yeah, no, I don't have a backup page. Scammers are smart. It's unfortunate. Can I ask a question, Kiri? What kind of question? That's what I like to hear. I've got some harvest for chaos. Fuck yeah. Do you like cheese? Gouda is okay. It's about my ex. If you want yourself a live reading, then Kiri. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in there. Low key, got such bad mental clarity, and Kiri, we can absolutely clear that shit up. Is it pretty Gouda? It is pretty Gouda, yes. Gouda, I like Gouda mainly because how it tastes and how it feels, but it's also the most vegan cheese that you can get because that's the only cheese that doesn't need the fucking gall of the cow's slaughter to be made. Will my daughter live with me in Kyla Rose? You still need to get a live reading from my profile. Chaos Water? Guess I'm set for the next few months. Next question. Will my ex ever wake up from the spell he is under and regret everything he did to me? Yes, and it's going to be blunt, hard, and rough. Ooh. Do you prefer Thoth Tarot or Raider White? I prefer Arthur Wang, the true black deck. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. That's better than an oh, baby. Yes. According to expectations. Want to get better overall in my life, like everything. Any suggestions for a beginner? Zeus, send me a DM. I do offer spell work to make that change if you want to. And honestly, Dar, you have such a nice reading. Anytime we ask about you, it's just like, you're fine where you are. Dar, you're so fucking aligned. You're fine where you are. You said it's no longer moon water when exposed to sunlight? Nope. Correct. Going to combine March water moon with this for a hex. Okay, see, we're gonna add some spice to someone's life. Woo. I know a lot of people ask about past lives, but can I know something about future lives? Ooh. Now that's a divination question. Also, this sun is so fucking glowing. Future lives, how many? It's a hard-working one, a very happy one, a super poor one, a very emotional one, a super emotional Delulu one, one where you travel a lot. So you got 6 more lives ahead of you. Was Baphomet isn't deity or art by Eliphas El Levi? What? They don't sound great. You got some great ones in there. Traveling a lot, a happiness one. The poor one sounds rough, but yeah. Can I nope out of the circle of life? Yeah, if you want to. Make a curse for that, if you want to. And Maddie, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull. And Deku, Izuku Midoriya, I've never done this, but I am curious why death has followed everywhere I went when I was younger. Could be one of your guides or protectors. Ever wondered about that? Okay, sorry, don't be sorry. You need to know. I absolutely understand you. Unfortunately, this is my full-time job that pays my bills. It's just that, Maddie. Don't say sorry because I need to pay my bills. Are the people you meet in our... me, are the people I meet in our lives therefore lesson that we need to learn? Not always. Not always. Sometimes, but not always. Not practically the same. No, not always. And if there was a last limited, if there was the past, doing it all night as summer. And Reese, top of the morning bazaar. How you doing, beautiful? Do you Chaos Witch or Thelema Witch? I do Polymathical Omnism Witch. I do everything. So I do both. Where are you? I'm currently sitting in Sweden. And I hope I certainly fucking am having a magical time. I hope you have the same and have the day that you deserve. Will I study abroad? April, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer them. Izuku Midoriya, thank you for following, beautiful. Do you use deities? Yes, a lot of them. Has my man recently asked advice from family / friends about our relationship? Yes, he has. And that, again, was very blunt. And I'm already going to guess the follow-up question. What advice was given? To end it. Duh. Do you think aliens exist and are they here? Yes. And also, we are the aliens. We are part of space, are we not? Me and my girlfriend, we are fighting. I don't know what is the problem. And Lerado, if you want to, we can just do so you don't fight if you want to. What deity? Angel, goddess, fallen angels? Not only Christianity, so not only angels, but if we talk about angels, I work mainly with Michael, Raphael, and Michael, Raphael. Fuck, I forgot the last one. Sorry about that, dude. Baba Legba, I work with a lot of Kemetic gods. Some Vikings, some Aesirs as well. Gabriel, thank you. I work with Death as well. I work with a lot of Mayan, Incan, Greek, Japanese, and Hebrew, and the Babylonian ones as well. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yes. The cool guy with the tricycles. Will he listen to that person? Oof. He will try not to, but it will jump on him. Unless, Mountain, you get some help, preferably through me. to answer the fucking text because you don't know how to fucking play. Will my siblings break free from my mom's control and build their own lives? No. Dang it. The moment you ask about someone else, Dar. Oof. Sorry, you cut off? In what? I DM'd you for a question on what I need to click? Heck yeah, Deku. Is it okay if I answer it after the live, or do you need it now? Mountain, he will try to hold on to his own beliefs, but it's gonna linger, you know? You can take your time. Thank you, Izuku. Thank you. Yes, help me. Lorado? In that case, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and go to the spell section and get the love spell. You can make it a come back to me spell. You can make it a stop fighting spell. You can make it an attraction spell. You choose. So get the love spell and let's fix that shit, shall we? It's been a crap year. Only way is up. Honestly, as long as you step. Like everything is a stepping stone towards your own interests and goals. Of course. What does Steve want from me? My cameraman? I interest with Halel Ben Shahar and Baphomet. Which can I choose? You can choose both. You don't need to stop at one. For figuring out my guide / deity, Izuku, we can absolutely fix that. That is not a problem. Nothing by the looks of it. Arts. Nothing. It's just fun. It's just interest. Daisy, thank you for following as well. He replied to my reply of you better with Facebook thumbs up. Honestly, good. That's a confirmation by the looks of him. He doesn't know social interactions after all. You can choose more than one deity. Well, for example, I work with several, yes. Is that deck velvet? Yes, it is. And it also has nice, beautiful shines on background and major arcana. What do my friends think of me? Ellie and Natalie. Ellie? Oh my goodness. That you're a hard worker and go-getter, and that you're someone worth celebrating with and a fun person. Fuck yeah. And JD, if you want to, I do offer 10% off this deck specifically if you want them. I need a complex spell writing for me to do. What do I purchase? The final one, if you know, for my son. Is it a curse, hex, or jinx? Or what type of spell are we looking at here, Casey? I want to make Baphomet statue for cheap price. How can I make it? Clay. Temptation. Jetty, consider yourself tempted. 10% off. And not only that, you can get this deck. You can get the ephemeral one, which is practically golden on all of them. This one is a perfect fucking relationship deck. And the deck of many things. A little bit of an oracle deck. They're all velvet. They're all golden. 10% off your next shipment. You're saying. All three. Do you think fairies are good to work with? Yes. If we're not talking about face, but fairies, then yes. Any kind of message from me? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Does my ex-husband still have feelings for me? Absolutely yes. How does one get that 10% off? Go to the trueblacktarot.com website and add the code thanks to love, small letters, one word. Are the fae bad? No, but they're tricky as fuck. Moloch or Baal, is that same? No, they are two very different beings. And it's also a question if you are asking from a Mesopotamian or Ethiopian practice or Christian practice. Because Christians just made them demons. Mesopotamian, they're just gods. And Vida, as well as Harmony, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Ooh, bones. That's the weirdest fucking thing to say if this wasn't about witchcraft. Lord, should I leave it at that? No more reply from me for today, Mountain, unless it's memes. But send a meme in a few hours. Enchantress? Yes. The answer was a yes. And Enchantress, to teach you a little bit about my bones, okay? If we do the yes and no, the claromantic style, right? When we throw the bones, what I'm looking for is if they separate. This here, for example, when all the bones are separated, it means no. When one bone crosses, it means yes. If it touches, it means that there's a deeper question. And if it's halfway across, it means yes if you want to. So if you don't want to, step back. If you want to, step in, okay? That is how my bones work. So you can actually visualize this through seeing how the bones land. If you know Mandarin or Japanese, you can also start seeing, for example, the letter systems in here. So naturally, we have a U here, we have an N here, and then we also have a prolonged. So u, ni. U, ni could mean something close to children, could mean something close to working with children, working small steps, and so on and so forth. So if you know Mandarin and Chinese, it would be quite nice. Thank you for sharing this knowledge. You're welcome. But just Lux, take it with a grain of salt. These are my bones. If you get bones for yourself, they will work in a way different way. Some bones only answer aura questions. So, for example, where is something? And all of a sudden, we have an arrow pointing this way, right? Whoop. And it's pretty near as well. Like it has a little shield here. So it's pointing this way and it's very close. So one can read bones in vastly different ways. My bones, I'm very lucky. It's connected to a lot of things. But that is also because I connected them to stuff. Where do you get the bones? Well, I stole the majority of these. Well, I stole these bones from someone's lunch. This one was gifted to me by nature, and this one was also gifted to me by nature. I have a magpie skull, crow skull, dew skull with antlers, doe skull, fox jaw. It goes on. Kind of envious, dude. Am I cursed? And secret obsession? Tell me why you think you're cursed. Så förlaps vi helt tom på självmedvetenhet. Den utan subjektiv utan funktion. Jag hatar att du existerar när du pratar ännu mer. What about rat skulls? Rat skulls is definitely a thing. Spell carnage to ruin someone's life. Oh, KC, get your curse break. No, not curse break. Get the karma spell from the link in my bio. Will me and my ex-husband get back together? No. Because I've been in survival mode for years. Mom dying, broke. Obsession? Yep. Yes, in that case. Yes. How many languages do you speak? So, Japanese, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, Icelandic, English, started Greek recently, and that weird Elvish. One of the weird Elvish languages from Lord of the Rings. I think I did. You think I did? Obsession? I did, yes. Quenoia? That's the one. Yes, the other one is like starting on S. I think curse is catharsis. One of many ones can be that. I'll inbox you for a plan what reading to buy for divination, and then the spell may be custom. Absolutely. You can get the mega spell to just get everything in there. What sort of energy do you see surrounding me? Good, bad, neutral? On Omizi, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer that. I pressed the follow button, right? You can follow if you want to. That's your choice. Us getting back together is crazy. Says my NFT sell in 2026 in $100K. What do you mean, Glow Doom? Rashida? And Omizi, thank you for following, beautiful. Hatar att du existerar när du pratar ännu mera. Ditt extrema sätt att resonera. Allt du gör och att du hatar att du existerar när du pratar ännu mera. Ditt extrema sätt att resonera. Allt du gör och att du hatar att du existerar. Lord, can tarot help me find my spirit animal / insect being? No, but we do have another deck for that if you want to. Do you just do a blind reading if someone doesn't have a specific question? Yeah, I usually call it general. Like, I didn't know he still had feelings for me. fuckers. They do usually do. But Enchantress, take it a bit autistic. He has feelings for you. Being angry is also a feeling. Being envious is also a feeling. Being sad is also a feeling. When we say that he has feelings about you, you didn't ask if he's still in love with you, or have a crush on you, or is interested in you. He has feelings about you. What to use the wand for? Energy focus, as well as a perfect pointer for claromancy. Well then. Beep, 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 beep. You see Enchantress? That's the one. How to get rid of the curse and obsession? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and go into the spell section. There you'll find the curse breakers. I do this for a living. Placing curse on someone is not only unethical, but what would you get by doing that when nothing happens? Pyoko, I mean, I like that you're trying, but you could get more creative with your criticism. Alongside that, ethics and morals are very subjective to the person that we're talking to. So are you saying that giving someone justice is wrong? And secondly, how do you know that nothing is happening if you've never done witchcraft? Ooh. Ooh, arts, balanced emotions. And a jellyfish. Go with the flow. Join the waves. See where it takes you. New follower, Sarai Moon. Thank you, beautiful. Cool website. Thank you. I offer a lot in there. And Ren, I'm here every single Monday to Friday if you ever want to pop in again. Do you agree with the satanic temple arguments? The hypocritical religious movement? Yes. Is the struggle over in my life and my love life? Rishma, go into my profile, click the link in my bio and get yourself a live reading. Is 3 memes a day fine? Too much? Mountain, you send as many memes as you find funny. It's unethical because it places malice on you. Oh no. That you are controlled, you are only harming yourself more. I feel pretty fine and I do this for a living. So, no, I'm not harming myself more. Is he still in love with me? Right, I forgot to ask that. Sorry about that. And as I said, ethics and morals is very subjective, Pyoko. How do you know who we're cursing and why? And yes, that's one of the feelings. Indeed, Enchantress. Indeed. Absolutely will appreciate that you're online around the time I get off work, 12 a.m. Fuck yeah. I'm always here, dude. I'm always here. He will not be overwhelmed. Thank you for answering, but randomly, how do you know? So when we usually talk about jinxes, hexes, and curses, jinxes, we're just going to answer this. He will not be overwhelmed? No. He will find it nice. Murder's the thing? Yes. So when we talk about jinxes, hexes, and curses, like even if you go to someone to place curse on someone, what are you talking about, Pyoko? Jinxes are small, and they usually work with a very short time frame. You know, when you stub your toe, when you're unlucky with weather, and so on and so forth. That it's a small event, and it's not necessarily super serious, and it's in a short time span. A hex is a longer time or bigger events. So, for example, you didn't get your dream job, you didn't get your dream house, and you broke up with the most amazing person that you've ever had a relationship with. Or it could be a longer one. It could be a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you never got a job. But let's be honest, the job that you got an interview for wasn't quite good and they didn't fit you, or like you didn't really like any of the dates that you went on, so you never really started a relationship because they weren't good dates and so on and so forth. You know, like minor things, but for a longer time. And then we have a curse. It's bigger and it's longer. It can go from a week, it can go from a whole life, and it can go generational. We're talking about you've never been able to hold a job, you can't hold a relationship or shit, you're poor as fuck, your mom has the same fucking stories as you, practically getting fucked in the ass, and so on and so forth. You know, like all of these things are step by step, severity versus time frame. Can you do a reading for me as a Leo? Arts, if you want to. Do you wear crystals? Yes, I do. Obsession, you're welcome. So I hope it makes sense. And that's usually why, like, I don't necessarily want it to be a reading when I can just tell you, you know? You as a Leo, Arts. We're gonna start saving up. We're gonna be with more people eventually. We're gonna unburden ourselves. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Specifically, the whole finding out part is gonna be a rough one, and we're not really gonna be able to hold a job. You can instead overcome in life, and what happened to you, you can do something that it doesn't happen to others. Can you? You don't know that situation. Pyoko, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking control of the situation by, for example, cursing, hexing, or jinxing. It's one of many options that you can do. Oh god, it started well and ended up badly. Yep. United America have many satanic temples. In Indonesia, they was banned. Yeah. Hello, sir. What do you think is best protection crystal? Depends entirely on the chronological aspect of it. So, from what culture and what religion do you believe in? What do I feel trapped? Is any spell against me? And Sipazzo? We can look into that if you want to. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. Well, I'll try my best to make the best of it. Fuck yeah, Arts. Will me and my husband reconnect this year? Yes, absolutely. Just something shouldn't control you like this, that's all I'm saying. And Pyoko, that's absolutely fair, but it's almost like you're also explaining life. Like capitalism is controlling a very living being right now, or politics, or your partners, or work that you need to pay bills and stuff like that. If I didn't need to pay bills and I could grow my own food better in the middle of a big city, I would absolutely do so. But I'm cursed with capitalism, and that's a part of society. Yes, popped in to say hi and share some love and light. Oh, break me no more, you absolute beautiful being. Thank you. Get down, get up on the floor. Break it down, get up the floor. My baby, you are my feeling is fine. Do you have a favorite and least favorite zodiac sign? No. What I find very disturbing is that most people think it's a personality test. I think it's more like a starting line. You know, when the gun flares off and you get to choose what to do after it. So any event, for example, let's say that you start a new job, you get to act from the very start from your zodiac sign, but after that you get to choose the rest. Read, please. What should I do this weekend to support this romantic relationship? I fucking hope it's a death card again. Break it down, get up on the floor, break it down, dancing. You already know what to do, and you should start choosing better, and could possibly beat the memes. You had a pretty good idea there. What to do? Will my husband make the first move? I think he should sense he's the one who started the separation. Yes, he will. Do you think the human race will wake up and see that our true calling was to look after the world? Absolutely not. Have you seen the world? Like, how many people have actually even seen or cared about Nepal in the past 3 days? And why that happened? And the outcome of it. Why did you want the death card? Just to confirm the memes thing. What's the biggest fear you have? Heights. I've got a reading question. How can I be a better wife to my husband? How can I fulfill his wish? Wish. Freudian slip. An Aaron Fowler psychic officia. Thank you for following. Get it on the floor, get it to the break it down, get it on the floor, get it break it down. Work harder, literally. Just invest more time, money, and emotions in him. That's the reason I think maybe these things are a sin, because they existed always, and religion know they not real. No, religion know they are real, otherwise they wouldn't be a sin. If they didn't think they were real, they wouldn't talk about them. The elites caused Nepal by cloud seeding and messing with our climate. It's mainly about the messing with our climates that is a worry. And we do that daily as human beings, and not only the elites. We as regular people use AI daily. We drive cars all the time. There isn't a single care about the environment, no matter if you're vegan or not. Even vegans have a very big problem when it comes to fixing and working with the environment, because most food, even in vegan food, is absolutely shit for the environment. Corn is the worst thing that you can eat today. And Secret did a thing, heck yeah. And Talia, if you want to, I do spell work to help you with that. How do you get a reading? Dark, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get whatever you need there. You can find both private and live readings there. I don't follow a specific religion, but my beliefs maybe fall under the umbrella of paganism. And paganism, as a word, means anything not Christian. So you need to be a little bit more specific there. Cut down rainforest, plant trees. Will me and my husband get together before my daughter's birthday in November? Yes, by the looks of that. Can you help me? Tell me how. Talia? Spell work, if you're interested. So go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get that sex spell. I'm sorry, I'm just concerned about our world and hoping someone spreads some sympathy for the world. I fucking wish, dude. I'm a vegan for a reason. What are the thoughts on monotheistic Abrahamic religions? I mean, I don't know what my thoughts is. They absolutely exist. And Panjit, thank you for following. And Secret, you got a 3-card pull. What is your question there, Obsession? And Stompy, hi. Would a spell work on someone in another country? Yes. And Serena, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Not sure. We can make a general pull if you want to, Obsession, just to see everything that's around you, or on you, or through you, or in your future. How did you learn to read bones? With my great-grandma. Been doing this for 30 years. Did me and my husband have a past life together? No, but maybe in the future if you want to. Did I curse? Who did the curse? So, I don't necessarily name drop, okay? I don't necessarily name drop, but what we can do is look into personality. So maybe you can understand closer to who this might be. At the very core, a super fucking happy person. Someone who has honed their craft for a very long time and a very hard worker. And someone who is a chronic overthinker. So a very happy, hardworking overthinker. Wow, imagine mixing happiness and anxiety at the same time. They would be amazing at event planning. And Stompy, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Caroline, that goes for you too as well. Natalia, that goes for you too as well. Pronouns, they exist, for sure. Can we see who advised my man to end our relationship? Describe what they look like. Exactly, and a 3-card pull does not really describe what they look like. You can't get that from tarot. Someone very close to him. We're almost looking at marriage here. So someone married or someone in a very deep relationship. Could be a mother and dad. Could be a brother and wife. So on and so forth. And there we have the mother, for sure. And someone who is very hard at work. So maybe even someone at work. She has been planning emancipation. She says it had nothing to do with me. It's about escaping her dad and stepdad. Fair, wouldn't you say? Will my mom beat cancer? An obsession? Yes or no? We did get a 3-card pull, but I'll pull a 4th one. Will she beat cancer? No. Unfortunately, no. Is that why he doesn't want a divorce and can't believe this? He should have said this. Yeah, but sometimes we don't know how to say it, you know? And yes, indeed. This motherfucker. Lord, is there a way we can explore where fears stem from with tarot? No, but I can do that from a psychological standpoint if you want to. And Side does. If you want yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and do like Secret Obsession here, and get yourself a live reading. I just have a quick question. Is my sister gonna get Progananet again soon? And Kimberly Nastrom, if you want to, I can help them through spell work, and or get your reading from my profile, Click the link in my bio and get yourself something fun in there. Like a live reading. Damn, Nastrom. That is rough one. Bunny Mama, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Or get yourself spell work so we can help you find love soon. And Suki, that goes for you too as well. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a reading or a spell. I would, but I'm broke, Nastrom. I'm not impossible to barter with, so what can you offer instead? Who will my nephew grow up to be? Does not feel fair to me, selfishly. And Kay, fuck you and your selfishness. Like, don't think about yourself. This is about her. She is allowed to be selfish, Kay. She is so allowed to be selfish, just like you should be selfish about yourself. Step in your direction, step in your goal, step in towards your own best interest. This is in her best interest. Literally escaping is the word. It's not selfish, dude. It's not selfish. It's healthy. She will have to work through this later on in life, sure, but it's healthy. It makes sense. Selfishness is not a bad thing. It's only bad for those who are around you, and you happen to be one around you. So be selfish yourself. Speak your mind and see if you can do something together rather than for her escaping. Help her, support her, be there for her. It's your fucking kid that we're talking about. This month has been rough with money. I think I only can afford a monster. Nastrom? No, that's absolutely fair. Can I be that monster? Anyway. Cool. And Dimple, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading so we can answer your questions. Get over here, baby girl. Oh, Nastrom, I fucking would. Where you live? I'm currently in Stockholm myself. Where you at, girl? I'm a witch too, bro. If you want to, as long as you do the craft. That's like literally the only thing. Skåne. It's a bit of a drive, but you know, it's not impossible. Not impossible. I might go there eventually. A monster is in the energy drink? Yes. Thank you for one answer. Regards, my mother. Just wish I had more info. Who put the curse on my family? I get you. I get you. I absolutely get you. If you want to, if you do get the curse breaker thing, we can look into that if you want to. I'll add that into there. I don't really have psychic readings in the link in my bio because too many people ask for that, and that is so energy taking. So we can add that in there if you want to. I see the word selfishness triggered you. Yep, because a lot of people think it's a bad word. I'm just tired of it, to be honest. I worked as a psycholinguist for 6 years, and when people say like, oh, is it selfish to ask for help? Is it selfish to say no? Is it selfish to quit my job? No, it's not. Just checked my account and I have 0 kronor, not even 1 öre. Nastrom, when I met my wife, she saw my savings account and it was 19 öre. We still joke about that today. It's absolutely insane. So, I get you, Nastrom. I get you. Doesn't stop me from being your monster, though. I'm cheap. Do you have the link? Secret Obsession? Yes. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and go into the spell section and find the Curse Breaker spell there. My grandparents happy with me / angry at my mom for how they treated me. I'll be in touch soon and book in. Heck yeah, Casey. Angry? Absolutely. Happy with you? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Both of those, yes. That is when you believe in yourself, you are unstoppable. I missed the man. Oh, dude, I get you. I get you. In my heart on fire, so fast now. The moment of dreams, we will want to make history. Lord, I don't know who that person was. All his workmates are men. So, it was not one person, it was 3 people in there. A hard worker, mom, and someone married, or someone in a deep relationship. Those were 3 people. My meditation the other day, by the way, Hecate was there. I'll explain. Fuck yeah. Oh, also, Lord, could I get that reading of who will my nephew grow up to be? What will he be like? Oh, sorry, I absolutely forget about that. Someone who avoids conflicts. A hard worker, will be pretty good at his job. An overthinker. Someone who gifts their time, money, and literally just gifts. And not necessarily a creative person. Someone who is very unlucky. See myself how my dreams will come true. No darkness when you believe in yourself, you are unstoppable. Mama Bear, if you want yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there, okay? I'm glad he'll be a good person. He is definitely going to be a good person. That is not a worry. And Summer Rain, thank you for following. We were born to make history. Arm around me, I was not great, and then, yes, Mama Bear, thank you for following. Oh, what pet would it be? A bat, for sure. Either a fruit bat or a pygmy bat. Do my ancestors have any advice for me right now? Yes. Now, follow-up question. What is the advice? Well, one is to leave a situation that you're currently in. I don't know the situation. You will know that much better than I do. And we have an gu, gu? Wait. Something about ingredients. Something about using tools. Interesting. Friends with benefits I have? Maybe. Last question, Lord. Is there an ancestor I look like a lot? So you do all kinds of witchcraft? Yep, all of them specifically. All of them specifically. That is so vague specifically. Good in the UK is a brand of cake? Fuck yeah. No, you do not, Ars. No, you do not. User 12? Sorry to hear that. Yellow, 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 yellow. Bernard Partners Electricals Limited. Thank you for following, beautiful. Will I pass my bachelor's degree in Lolita? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Never had anyone named Lolita go into my live. Thank you for existing, dude. Can you tell me with whom I'll get married, Asia? If you want to, you need to get a reading first. In our protection spell, we added protection from opinions and naysayers, right? Exactly, and that is why we got the strength card, so he will try to hold on to his own opinions better. Is this chicken magic? I don't know. Have you asked him? How do you go ahead with a reading? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself either a live reading or a private reading. Promise, do I have abilities or an ancestor that was a witch? Do I have abilities? We already know this one. But do you have ancestors that was a witch? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. With 10 of swords reversed. I used blood magic to curse my town and enslave my neighbor's wife. Damn. That's a rough one. Any specifics to why we wanted the wife, dude? Speak soon, and I'll book with you after the message, and we ride at dawn. Do I need to pay anything for a reading? Asia, yes, this is my full-time job. It pays my bills and gets food. So yeah. Is this black magic? Not necessarily, unless you wanted to. And also, please change your phrasing. I don't necessarily care for white or black. That's colonization and racism disguised in the closet. So please use the word baneful magic instead. Tarot cards? Tarot cards is a thing, yes. Yes. Does God Loki have a message for me? Yes. What do we need to give to get a general reading? Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull from there. Am I my granddaughter Athena's favorite nana? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. 2 of Cups. Fuck yeah. See y'all later. Have a great day. Art, you have an amazing day. Where are you from? Well, we choose a new country every single day. So today we are from Burkina Faso. But I'm currently situated in Sweden. Now I'm gonna call my sister. Take care, Nastrom. Hit me up, girl. Is Alde cheating on me? And Verens, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. What is Loki's message? Knew it! She's my favorite. And only. Fair enough. Shishi Munjin. Shishi Munjin. Okay, wait. Chi? What the fuck? So, practically what this is... I mean, Enchantress, remember, this is Loki, okay? This is Loki. Practically what this is saying is, hee women's gold. So yeah, there's even a little bit of a laugh in there. Hee women's gold. When my ex come back and how she feels right now. And Rajiv, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a 3-card pull so we can answer that question. And Burns, thank you for following. Beautiful. You got the real grimoires? I mean, I make my own. This one will be sold eventually when I'm done with it. So, yeah. Can I add another question even though I've already asked one? Timea, you haven't asked one. You haven't really got yourself a reading yet. And Bibi Bomba, thank you for following. Beautiful. And Ms. Liette, thank you for following as well. Beautiful. Question. Did you see the same sigil for Lisa as my spell? What? Would I ever get out of this and go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading? Timea, that goes for you too as well. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a yes or no reading, should answer it. And Rajiv and Rian, thank you for following. Looked the same in your post? I mean, sigil work is a tool. It's like, did you use the same hammer for this nail as the next nail? So, for example, when we do love spells, wait, give me a second. Give me a second. So here, in the love spell, I have a very specific little circle down here. It's heat treated. So when I write a name in here, I know that it's taken effect once the candle has burned through so that the blues gets removed. So for example, you can see, you see the blue circle right there, right? If I use fire, it gets removed. So I use heat-treated ink so that I know that my spell specifically is activated. I don't have to do that. Do what? What do you mean? So it's a tool. You can write Nacha. What do you mean, Nasha? Will I get married in the future? Maybe. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Or if you want to, I do spell work, so we can help with that as well. What led you to this belief system and drives you believes in not looking to argue, just curious? And no, don't worry, I answer it no matter if you'd like to argue or not. I am a polymathical omnist. I believe in everything. And the polymath is practically about from an academical standpoint. An omnist believes in everything, and if you come from a religious standpoint, is that everything leads to God. But I come from a more academical standpoint of omnism, where I got 5 bachelors, 2 of them is in witchcraft specifically. So I have read up on enough myths, legends, religions, stories, spells, gods, deities, theology, mineralogy, astrology, and so on and so forth. So I know that the stories are literally the same. In the academical world, there's so many disputes about original thoughts when it comes to religion and beliefs in witchcraft. The one original thought so far that we can literally pinpoint is the sun disk in Kemetism. Now, it's not so much that I, all of a sudden, like, what drives you to believe in it? It's just like I know my shit. It's literally that. The difference here is how I started. Sure, I started because of my great-grandma. I started when I was 1. I've been doing this for 30 years. What made me practically more interested in it was when I was 12 and started watching the anime Full Metal Alchemist. So I started getting interested in alchemy, the components of tools, herbs, and chemistry. And all of a sudden, that just doubled down, and here I sit, 6 books later and 4 bachelors. I'm a nerd. Is that black magic? No, and no, we don't necessarily care for black magic here. We don't care for racism. So you're more than welcome to call it baneful. Can you check now, Aisha? Wait, check now for what? The latest reading we have here is from Secret Obsession. Not in the physical/physical. The intricacies of our different intents are where? In the energy incantation you did? No, that you did. If I have any black magic, Aisha, and as I said, I don't necessarily care for racism here, so you're more than welcome to call it baneful and stop using colonization words. And BB Bomba, we can get one for you if you want to. I do spell work for that shit. Anything about me, Malik, if you want to, go into my profile. Right up there. Click the link in my bio and get yourself a 3-card pool so we can answer your question. And Felix, thank you for following, beautiful. You can check out my future if you want to, Aisha. Sup, Flambo, how you doing? Sis, astaghfirullah. Alhamdulillah, bismillah, sakhdin. Do you speak Swedish, Timia? As far as I know, I do, yes. How was day? My day is good, thank you. And see a gift? Thank you for following. So you're, in a strange way, kind of a parallel to agnosticism? Yes, agnosticism is not necessarily knowing what is out there, but believing something is out there. Omnism is knowing, as in rather than not particularly believing in anything, you believe in a mix. No, that's more eclecticism that you're describing. Agnosticism is about knowing this feeling, this pull, like there's got to be something out there. There's something driving, something controlling, maybe something not controlling, but something more powerful, you know? That agnosticism can literally also be linked to quantum physics if you want that to be a thing, and so on and so forth. Omnism is more a myths, legends, witchcraft, so on and so forth. Religion. What goddess would help me best through my Saturn return? Mictla. Have you ever worked with South American practices? It's showing many links, so don't know how to go ahead. Aisha, In the link in my bio, go into the live reading section. Then you get to choose which reading you want. If it's a claromancy, a rune one, a yes and no question, a 3-card pull, live box reading, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the Saturn rules Capricorns and Aquarius? No. When you talk about zodiac signs, it's not a personality test. You rule you, dude. Don't blame your zodiac signs for your own actions. How can two witch in the same chat room? We got more or less like 88 witches in the same chat rooms. Do you believe in red magic? By proxy. I'm an omnist. I believe in everything. No, what's the name again? Mictla. The goddess of the dead. Do you have a message for me? Yes. Have you ever thought about your extended car warranty? Touch. Why all weekdays named after pagan gods? No, they're not necessarily. And no, they're not necessarily. So, Monday, which pagan god are we talking about? Mictla. So, Mictla. It's a full name, but she's usually called Mictla. So, Monday, depending on what paganism you're following, in the Norse, it would be the moon. Mon. It would be Mon as in Mongrada or Mongura in Celtic. It would be Muna in Hellenicism. It would be Sobek in Kemeticism, and so on and so forth. So depends on pagan gods. Tuesday would be Tyrsdag. So that one specifically is about a Norse god, Tyr, the god of war or protections. And he's mainly a god of war because he hates war. He wants peace. Wednesday is Odin's Day or Woden's Day, so that one is Germanic, Woden comes from a Norse practice, so that can just trickle down to Wednesday eventually. Thursday is obviously Thor's Day, it's a Norse god. Friday is Frigga or Frey, also a Norse god. Saturday is Saturn or Saturnus from the Roman practice. Sunday would be, depending on what you kind of come from, it could be Roman, and I'm not saying Roman as in Saturnus or Mercury or like those gods. I'm saying more like rulers and emperors from the Roman times, Caesar. So yeah, it really depends on what your viewpoint is on the word pagan as well. And Ethan, top of the morning, bruh, how you doing? Bruh. And T $sign, top of the morning, how you doing, beautiful? Thanks for answering my questions, and I wish you all the best. And Sandra, you have the best day and have the day that you deserve, dude. Great. Fuck yeah, hope for nothing less. I'm doing pretty amazing. How are you? I feel like I'm driven over by a fucking freight train, dude. I need to sleep. God damn, it's already 10? I heard my cat feeder get activated. Numerology is getting popular. What do you think about it? I think that when shit gets popular on social media, Reddit, Google, TikTok, whatever it is, people get super quickly confusing. Like egg cleanses is not an egg cleanse. A cord cutting is a divination, not a spell. Numerology. Which numerology? Is it Abrahamic? Is it Christian? Is it Islamic? Is it Hebrew? Is it Shinto? Is it Kemetic? Hellenic? Is it Romani Gypsy? What numerology is getting more popularized? Like people get so confused that there's only one type of numerology. But the moment you start looking up Quemedath from a Hebrew standpoint that works with the Clifford or the Tree of Life, all of a sudden, like, wait, there's more numbers? Like, stop your popular beliefs and start looking into numerology rather than just like, oh my god, I saw this TikTok and I'm gonna do this. It's always the do's and don'ts and critical thinking that's the problem, and not necessarily about like if numerology is a thing. Because what I think about numerology, fucking dope. That's literally where occult knowledges come from, unknown or hidden knowledge, as it means. So yeah, it's people's critical thinking that I find problematic. But people, If you've ever seen Supernatural, the TV show, you might know what this song is about. So, with that said, I'm live every single Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. Yes, I'm here practically every single day, these hours specifically. If you want any spells, if you want your ex to come back, if you want people to be removed, if you want to curse a fucker, if you want to remove your own curse, if you want money in abundance, manifestations, glamour, and beauty, I offer a lot of spells. I also offer private readings, live readings, private lessons if you want to learn literally anything. If you want to learn tarot, if you want to learn witchcraft, if you want to learn how to make potions, I offer that. Guidances, memberships, mediumship, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things that I follow. Even if you want to learn about Christianity, Jaquina Potterson. So if you want to follow the word of Jesus, you're more than welcome to get yourself a private lessons rather than following the word of Paul, because you seem a little bit confused about your own Christianity there. Now, if you want any of this, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can find all of the options there. All of it. Secondly, if you want to join the coven, we have book clubs, we have study halls, we have tea times, we have Minecraft and Dungeons and Dragons, and so much more. We might even start watching anime very soon. So, if you guys are interested, send me a DM and I'll send you the invite link. And to end it off, if that was a lot of information, just send me a DM, literally. Ask me what spell you would need. Ask me what reading you would need. If you want to join the coven, if you just need someone to talk to, just send me a DM, you know? Just send me a DM and I'll be there. So, send me a text and I'll answer your questions there and send you all the links that you need and all the information and all the listening ears that you need. So, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Instagram. You guys have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve, and I'll see you later today. Yes, I'm barely booked today, so I'll probably be on around 1 p.m. Central European time. See you then.